will take you time, so don't lose my minutes, they're only mine. I got no moments to waste. Blue elephant, vanilla peach. Your life is based on make-believes. A glimpse of truth I do crave. Feels like I've been waiting my whole life. Feels like I've been waiting my whole life for a bit of realness in between lies. Took some time to realize I hate plastic. I hate plastic. Took some time to realize I hate plastic. As innocent as words can feel, they sometimes hurt, just be sincere. Some talk has no limits inside. And if you're misunderstood, then pardon me, we're all good. We're all good. Baby, we've been waiting our whole life. Feels like I've been waiting my whole life. Feels like I've been waiting my whole life for a bit of realness in between lies. Took some time to realize I hate plastic. I hate plastic. Took some time to realize bittersweet catastrophe. I leave it all behind me. If you didn't get it, it's a replace. I don't want more plastic. Feels like I've been waiting my whole life. Feels like I've been waiting my whole life for a bit of realness in between lies. Took some time to realize I hate plastic. I hate plastic. Took some time to realize I hate plastic. Living longer will take you time, so don't lose my minutes, they're only mine. I got no moments to waste. Blue elephant, vanilla peach. Your life is based on make-believes. A glimpse of truth I do crave. Feels like I've been waiting my whole life. Feels like
Hi guys, I hope you're all doing fabulously. I did just look down because I was like, wait, did I unmute my microphone? Because most of the time I will have my microphone muted, like just through life, because I don't trust microphones. You never know if something's recording or something's on, and I don't want to be listened to all the time. But then that does mean that sometimes I'll join a Discord call, or I've started a live stream before and I've just been on mute, like my literal microphone is muted, so I'm there like ba 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 ba, and you can't hear me. Hi guys, I hope you're all doing fabulously. Today we have a Star Stable stream. Very unusual for me, I know. I thought that we'd hop on and just have a gander. Hi Rattle. Oh, you're so sweet. I'm gonna read out what Rattle said because it was so sweet. At Skittle, video is done and Abby is live streaming. Good day. That is so cute. not to like flex or anything, but I like got early access to Rattle's video, and I gave her a bunch of notes because it sucked. I'm kidding. No, it was amazing, and I can't wait for it to go out, Rattle. I'm really looking forward to it. May or may not have watched the entire thing when you told me to only watch a minute of it, but I thought it was a really good video, so I'm looking forward to it. Exactly, mics are very untrustworthy. You never know. You never know. Vendulka, thank you so much for the 5 gifted memberships. That's so sweet. Thank you so much. It went to Alex, Sarcasm, Amesy, I assume that's how you say your name, Kirsten, and Sarah. Congratulations, guys. That's awesome. Thank you so much, Vendulka. I hope I'm saying your name correctly. I'm going to say something. If I'm wrong, feel free to tell me. Is it Polish? It feels like a Polish name. Is it Eastern European? It's one of those two. Not entirely sure, but your name is really, really pretty. Thank you ever so much for the support of the 5 gifted memberships. And congratulations to those of you in the chat. Oh, I'm actually facing the wrong way, I've just realized. I'm supposed to be facing... Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to fix that next time. I'm supposed to be looking that way, so my camera's supposed to be like flipped so that I'm looking at the chat while I'm talking to you, but now I'm just like looking off, like off into the distance. That's fine. Please ignore that. Rattle, 20 pages of scathing critique. I'm quitting as a YouTuber. Oh, finally, someone was gonna have to take you down, Rattle, and it was gonna be me through very slow chipping away at your ego. It was a big ego, no. No, check. Oh, it's check. That's really cool. Thank you ever so much for letting me know. I am on server Candy Cove today. Alex, you did get gifted. Congratulations. Sarah as well. I see you guys are rocking the new green names. And you do have a badge next to your name, so that's really, really cool. Thank you, Rebecca. That's so sweet. Also, I'm gonna do a quick flexi flex, right? Because I got a new toy and I want to show you guys. Look at that. Does any of you know what this is? I mean, it says it at the top, and it's actually not backwards. The camera's struggling to look at it. But it is a Stream Deck, and it comes with, like, I mean, I got these extra, but they were free, so I'm gonna count it as, like, I got it for free. So, yeah, it comes with these, like, little dial knobs. I haven't got it all set up, but I was playing around, and you can't see, there's actually buttons at the top. It's probably too, hold on, if I turn down the brightness, maybe you can see it. There we go. You can't really see them up here, but they do fun things, and I'm gonna test them out in the stream today. So I have, like, a little deck just off screen where I can just boop, press a button and it'll do something. So yeah, thank you, Cassie. Oh, and hi to Cassie as well. Cassie joined our Discord, which is something you guys should do. Join the Discord if you want to be part of any horse game conversations. We do, if you get the ping pong roll, it's basically like a daily, semi-daily question that gets asked in the general chat, and you can answer. Obviously, if you choose not to, that's not an issue. But you can basically join us. Thank you, Skittle, for the Discord link if you guys want to join. It is also in the description. If at any point you're like, oh, I missed the link, it is in the description, or you can always ask the mods. They're really good about that as well. I didn't even say hi to Skittle or Lewis, who are our 2 mods today. I'm so sorry, guys. I completely missed that. I feel like I'm all over the place. Also, you might notice I'm a little bit tired today. I don't know why. It's just that it's like that time, you know, of like, I don't know, where you just like, you're sleeping, you think you're sleeping fine, and then you wake up and you're like, I am so tired. So that is where I am today, but I still wanted to stream because I figured Star Stable would be relatively easy to stream. Is that a dig? Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Nap stream. Yes, that's my next, that's what this is going to turn into. It's just going to be like, okay, guys, I'm actually really tired. Good night now. And it's just like a cam of like me in the bed, like in a horseshoe, but I have to have like a nightcap on and like the eye mask as well, and me the entire stream. So that's how you know that I finally like reached my limit, is when I'm actually napping on stream. So let me go ahead and boot up the game because I actually don't have it loaded. Ooh, I know, very professional. Today, you will see it in a second. Today I am playing with Reshade on. Now, oh, am I lagging? Hello? Is that okay? All right, that's fine. I assume that was just because Star Stable was loading. Who of you have used Reshade, have heard of Reshade? Essentially what it is, if you haven't heard of it, is a program that essentially alters the way that a game looks. It doesn't give you any like special abilities. It's not a mod. It's not anything like that. It's just essentially like, for example, what I've done today is I found a preset that has essentially changed most of the greens in the game to orange. Therefore, we can have more of a like autumn theme, which I thought was quite nice. Oh, there's actually people here already. Hang on, let me switch to the game screen. There there it is. Yeah, so we have Amelie Bravegate on a sporkle. You look fabulous. And Azura Mistyor. Hi, guys. You guys going to join us for today? I actually don't entirely know what we're going to get up to. All I know is we won't be doing any Halloween stuff because I have a Halloween stream that I'm going to do next week on Star Stable as well. So we can do the Halloween stuff sort of then. Also, what is that? This, like... This spinny, is that like a GED copter or so? Is that like one of the new pets? Because I know that one of the new horses is like a machine horse, so it was quite cool. So yeah, that's the first time I'm seeing that. Also, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna press this button, and isn't that cool? It's just, and if you didn't see it, you should totally subscribe to the channel. You can put on bell notifications so you don't miss any future live streams, and like the video, aka the live stream as well, because it all helps with supporting the channel. So I'd really appreciate if you did that. So yeah, that was a cool thing that I have 3 more that I'll do throughout the video. Okay, I'll treat you guys. But I did have a question. You might see Star Stable look a bit weird sometimes. That's what happens when you've got like the reshade on. I might turn it off for when I'm in the stable because you can't really tell anyway. Let's go and switch off the decorations because I don't like them that much. Also, the chat is very small. My eyesight is not going to permit me to read text that small. Do you have real horses in like real life? No, I unfortunately don't. I do occasionally go to lessons. I hope to start picking up lessons more frequently, maybe in the new year, maybe a little bit after that. But no, I don't own any horses in person. Is the Halloween stream time under 8 a.m.? I mean, it depends what time zone you're in. I will post it, so it's unlisted. If you really want to dig to find it, if you go onto the Discord and go to I think it might be under notifications and scroll up, it will have been posted there. It's currently unlisted just because I had too many like scheduled streams going and I don't want to like confuse people. But it will be posted pretty much either after today or tomorrow. So don't worry about that. So I was thinking is we'll do a bit of training and maybe a couple like quests, because I don't know what quests that I have. The problem is you will notice that pretty much all of the horses that I have that need to be trained are kind of like, I say most of them, there's only a couple, but they're not particularly like autumn, fall, like not Halloween themed, but like autumny themed, right? You'll see we have like a white unicorn called Snow. We have Lost Moon, who is, when it changes into the normal coat, it's kind of like a light sort of white cremello kind of look. Abby, did you pretty much quit Star Stable? I'd say that I personally quit Star Stable in that, like, I don't play it for myself anymore. It's not my cup of tea for a game. But, like, content-wise, I'm like, I would say the only benefit for me on Star Stable is that it's dead easy to stream. In that, like, I don't know, it's like, it's not a game where I have to worry about skill or like I lose a lot of energy streaming it because, you know, it's just usually running from point A to point B while I'm talking to the chat, but it does give me a chance to like talk to you guys a little bit better. So yeah, I would say personally I quit Star Stable, but I'm happy to like make content and stream on it if there's demand for it pretty much. Yeah, exactly. Why are your horses trained? I literally haven't trained a day in my life because this account is more than 10 years old. That is why, okay? Hi, Missy, I hope you're doing well. So, yes, as I was saying, I was giving you a tour of the horses that need to be trained. Now, keep this in mind because I might get you guys to pick a horse that we either already have or maybe we'll go and buy another one. We'll see. So we have Ember King, the thoroughbred, Summer Princess, who, okay, I will be shocked if there is anyone here who watched this video of mine. Did anybody see, oh my god, I can't actually remember the name of the movie. Was it called Summer? I can't actually remember. Oh, now I'm sad because that movie was like my favorite thing ever. I made a mini movie that starred this horse in it. Did anybody happen to see that video? It was, oh my god, it must have been posted like 4 or 5 years ago. Philly Rax says I did. Oh my god, yeah, it was like, this was like pre-face cam stuff. This was like, I was baby YouTuber. I was itty bitty. Alex says yes. Yeah, it was a very very long time ago. And I still haven't trained this horse, so we might do that. We've got Ancient Royal, who changes into, like, the paint. That one actually might be okay for, like, Halloween. But obviously, at the minute, it's the Halloween horse. We also have Melody Sister, who's a Gen 2 Icelandic horse, who I actually really like. There's also Fruity, who changes into, like, the rainbow, like, it's not like a unicorn, but it's like a rainbow horse. It's kind of cute. Is that video members only right now? No, I don't think so. I think it's still public. It should still be public, I hope. I don't think I took it down. I wouldn't have had a reason to. Scarlet Blood was also another horse that I used in a Halloween mini-movie that I did many years ago. And I think I watched it, like, last year, and I was like, oh, this is bad. I was like, oh, no, the storytelling is not good. Not good at all. So, this is Scarlet Blood. She's retired now, so I don't think you can get her. I do have... Hello? Hello? Okay, there we go. I do have two horses over here, which are, like, the old magical horses. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep them, just because... I don't know if you guys have heard the saying, but it's like, if it doesn't spark joy, get rid of it. That's usually what people, I can't remember the person who, like, kind of coined the term, but it's essentially, like, it's to encourage more minimalistic habits and to not, like, hoard so much, and it's generally really good to, like, apply if you're, like, going through a bunch of stuff and you're saying, does this make me happy? Does this spark joy? No? Okay, I'm gonna get rid of it. And I'm like, does this spark joy? I would say no, but then a part of me is like, but what if I want to do a video showing old horses? And then I won't have any old horses. So I'm like, I don't know. Summer, oh no, that Spotlight Born is like, I don't even know. Is that a cob? I actually cannot remember. Are you a cob? Irish cob. Okay, yeah. So that's the, like, Palomino Irish cob. Can I, hello? Hello? This game is flawless. I love playing it. This is one of the reasons why I quit Star Stable, is because it's absolutely ridiculous. I might actually... Can I... Oh, here we go. I can mount from here. Fab. Anyway, moving on. Marie Kondo, thank you so much, Poppy Pixie, for... like, referencing that, because I could not remember. So thank you. That was Marie Kondo who actually said, if it doesn't spark joy, get rid of it, essentially. Oh, Alex, that's so sweet. Thank you. So we also have Brilliant Storm, the Marwari, who I kind of like. I think this is Gold Time. This is another horse that I bought because I was like, oh, I remember, like, wanting one when I first started playing, and now I'm like, but do I really want the horse? This was Dark Rebel, my first ever horse that wasn't my Jorvik starter horse, and it's still not trained, which is shocking. This is Champion Runner, a Gen 2 thoroughbred, Sky Runner, who's another, like, Gen 1/Gen 2, I think, because I think they got tweaked, sort of, didn't they? I don't remember what he is. He might be a dragon. I don't know. Sandy! Hi, Sandy! Yeah, we love the glitches in the game. And then Moon Anthem, which is, like, one of the special magical horses. So, if you guys could pick any from here, which one would you pick? And if you're thinking, well, we kind of need more of, like, a full autumny themed horse, we might go horse shopping. What do you guys think? Bug stable online forever. I know, it's, to be fair, I did really like this update with because you can customize your stable now. As you can see, I've gone for, like, a green theme, Pinehaven, but I'm also, like, I'm someone that likes very bright spaces, so I was like, okay, well, I want the walls to sort of be, like, this, like, stone, and then have the upper areas be, like, I don't know, a bit darker in the roof. So this is, like, the overview of it that you can kind of see, which I think is quite nice. I would have liked to see more decorations, I think. Just like more, I don't know, maybe we can place things down. Maybe we can place saddles on saddle racks. I don't know if we can do that yet. Yeah. Where did you get the Marwari? Because that's my favorite breed. I kind of want one. Well, I can't remember. If you look, I mean, I could probably check in a second. Oh, you see, they already put, like, saddles on here, but it would be kind of cool if I could put my saddles on there, and then it would make it a little bit more, like, homey, you know. I'd be like, oh, I'm gonna go to the tack room and get my saddles out. Horse shopping would be fun. Shall we go horse shopping? Hi Abby, hi chat, usually just a lurker. Hi Lex, I hope you're doing well. It's good, just sad they had to make it so little in so many places, and they tricked me. I bought the same thing twice since they were in different themes. That's really bad. I feel like to be fair, the way that they've done this is really weird, where they have Moorland and then Brickhaven. I kind of wish that, I mean, I think it changes, like, the type, so you can't mix Moorland and Brickhaven in the same, like, section. But yeah, that's annoying. And then they have, like, the new Gothic ones as well, which is, like, Halloween themed. I won't be touching any of those. I mean, I think Halloween's cool, but definitely wouldn't want it, like, permanently. Yeah, there's a goth one in it. I'm pretty sure you can do, like, 90% of the stable as, like, the Gothic. So if we do, I mean, they have, like, ornaments as well. Denny, thank you for the $5. Horse shopping! Let us live vicariously! Okay, it has been voted. We'll do some horse shopping. Thank you, Denny, for the $5. Really appreciate the support there. And it does have the little, like, one balloon, which I believe means it's your first super chat. I don't know if that's across YouTube or just with us, but I really appreciate the support. Thank you ever so much. And I love that sentiment. It's like, horse shopping, we're gonna live vicariously through that. I'm pretty sure that's what, like, most horse buying videos kind of do for people, is you're like, oh, I get to kind of, like, shop along with people. I have already kind of spoken about this a little bit before, and it's that, like, Star Stable long-form content has completely dropped off, apart from, like role plays and stuff, but horse buying videos have essentially, like, also kind of crashed. Hi guys! Oh, wow, you guys are on gorgeous Frisians. You look absolutely spectacular. Hi Bambi as well. So you got Azura Mistral, Alia Cat Valley, what was the other person? Bambi Maple Hawk, Amelie Bravegate, who's still on the Sparkle. I love that. And Max Strawberry Valley, who's also Flickers. Hi Flickers! I hope you're doing well. I see you have the robot horse. This is the brand new robot horse. It's funky. It's funky. I'm gonna guess that Flickers, you also got the carousel horse, because there's no way I saw that and you're not getting that horse. That to me is, like, so up your alley. But I really like, I mean, it's interesting what they've gone with. Does anyone remember Robot Unicorn Attack? Does anyone remember that? Because that kind of is what that reminds me of, like, that kind of robot horse. I'd like to advocate for you buying the chestnut and white Belgian warm blood. How about we hit up some of the prime locations for horses? So obviously the first one is right here, the horse market. And you might be like, wow, Abby, your game looks so autumn themed. Boom. It's actually not. It's just a reshade pack that I have on. So, boop, Anne is back on and we're autumn themed. So, we have more of a nice theme going on today. I finally figured out how to do it and stream my screen with the reshade on. I have it on my main. That's kind of what I figured, yeah. Oh god, I used to be addicted, to Robot Unicorn Attack? Yes, I used to love the soundtrack. I can't believe that went off the app market. That's actually so sad. The soundtrack for that game is so good, wasn't it just? It really, really was. We do love shaders. I finally, big brain, figured it out. And by that, I mean, I went crying to the, Stable of Souls Discord and was like, how do I do anything? And they were very nice and they helped me out. So I really appreciate that. Now, one horse that I absolutely don't have any of in any colors is the Lipizzaner. What do people think of the Lipizzanas? Because I don't like the Gen 2. I think the Gen 2 are really, like, and I use this word sparingly, kind of ugly. Like, I feel like the proportions are off. They're just not, like, my cup of tea. But I kind of think as well, the Lipizzanas just might generally just not be my cup of tea. I like the Romanoses. I think they're cute. They're very, like, stocky horses. But there's also none of the colors that I look at and I'm like, oh, wow, I need one of those. It's just sort of like, I mean, the flea bitten's kind of nice. I think Queasy might have bought the flea bitten, oh no, it might have been the Dutch warm blood, I can't remember. One of them she bought as Gizmo. Will shaders absolutely destroy my laptop? It really depends which ones you are using. You can get, like, reshades that are lighter on your system. It generally doesn't add too much, except that it does sort of, like, as you can see in the back, can you kind of see, like, you can see, like, almost like a mesh outline of what I'm seeing. That's because reshade maps all of the 3D objects, so that if you have, like, a blur in the distance, it will be in the distance rather than, like, right up next to your horse. So sometimes that stuff can kind of get a bit heavy for your PC to run, but you can get shaders that don't rely too heavily on the mapping. You like the dapple gray? You mean this one? Let me have a look at their animations. That trot is, like, I don't know, it's so tense and so solid. I kind of like ones that are a bit more, like, bouncy and flowy. I think, ooh, the fast gallop has a very, like, like rigid sort of neck and head. Not again, I'm not saying that it looks bad. I'm just saying like objectively from my point of view, that's kind of what I'm taking away. How much are you spending today? How much have I got to spend? I've only got 4,000 star coins. I do have a witch's outfit in my inventory as well. So we only have 4,000 star coins, and I would say I want to keep at least 1,000 for in case there's like an emergency. I say emergency. There won't be any emergencies on Star Stable, but if there's a breed where I'm like, I kind of want that in the future. My flea bitten is named Vanilla Bean. That's so cute. That is adorable. I have this custom reshade on RDR2 that really wants to wreck my PC. I've been tempted to try reshade on Red Dead, but then I'm like, it's kind of a lot of work to set up as well. Not that one, the dark one. This one? You prefer this one? I think that's Star Dappling that it has on it, but I'm not entirely sure. It's a little bit hard to see. I'm not a big fan of that coat. It's kind of cute. I'm usually a sucker for beige, but this one for me is just way too red. Let me switch off the shader. Oh, it's the shader. Okay, my bad. I should probably not look at horses with shaders on. This is actually quite a nice bay. Now I'm like, wait, I'll have a look at the other ones. Yeah, see, they're a lot, like, kind of more grey. They're much less warm. Yeah, I kind of like those a lot better without the shader. I should probably switch it off when I'm not using it. Yeah, the bay one is nice, isn't it? I'm probably going to get the bay soon and name it Mountain Squirrel, aka Haggis. That's adorable. So yeah, I don't think the Lipizzannas are my cup of tea. Let's have a look at the Frisians. Oh, poo. I don't actually remember if I have any Frisians. It tells you if you've bought them, right? Like, it shows up that you've bought them before. Okay, I'm going to assume that I actually don't have any of the new Frisians. Are there any other colours? I could have sworn that they're... Oh, that Palomino's kind of cute. I wish it was more Palomino, though. Obviously, that would mean that it's... they've done this thing where they're, like, Jorvik Frisians. Oh, no, wait, no, these are supposed to be the Frisians. I forgot. Yeah, because there's, like, Jorvik Frisians, which were the official Gen 4s. No, official Gen 3s, I suppose. And then when people were like, we don't like them, they were like, oh, yeah, because those are Jorvik Frisians. These are the real Frisians. But I suppose these would be Frisian sports, because you can't have... Anyway, Star Stable, you need to make up your mind whether or not you're doing realistic breeds or not, because this is getting confusing. You like the bay? What, like this kind of, like, brown one, or this brown one? I do like this one. I don't know why. Are there any other colours? The creme one is cute. I do like this one as well. You should get the Palomino Frisian. I do kind of like it. The new Frisian trot is like so fast. It looks like they're trying to make a tornado. Let's have a look. It is actually, I mean, it's active, I would say. I would say that was active. I got the white Frisian. Where did you get the white Frisian? Is it Moreland? Oh, I remember when the medieval place was a thing. My character was in full armor, not on brand right now. Was the White Frisian medieval festival exclusive? Oh, that's sad. That is kind of sad. I would say in my Abigail Pinehaven account, which is what I'm on now, the theme is sort of like whites, greys, and palominos. That's kind of what I'm going with for like most of my stable. I'm really tempted with this like palomino. The only thing is when the shader is on, it makes it look almost chestnutty, which isn't the worst thing in the world. I do like it. Actually, I forgot to turn on my music. There we go. My music is on now. Let me know if that's too loud. It shouldn't be because I did do thorough testing. But there should be music on when I stop talking. Wait, I'm going to show you how it ducks. Ready? That was a terrible time to show that it ducks because there's no, oh my God, there's no music playing. That's actually so stupid. Okay, ready. I'm going to stop talking. See how it increases in sound? Medieval is permanent? It's still there? Oh, okay. I thought that it was like a seasonal thing. Where is the medieval thing again? I actually can't remember. Is it in Harvest County somewhere? Watch how it ducks. Just no music whatsoever. I know that was quite embarrassing. Where is the medieval place? Because I cannot remember. I have no... the Palomino is supposed to be a flaxen chestnut, which, and I'm not really an equestrian, is apparently, according to the stud book, though rare, sport horse is in the Forgotten Fields. Oh, it's apparently correct according to the stud book. Oh, really? I thought, and I could be wrong, that to be classed as a Frisian, it had to be some, like, spectrum of black or dark brown. I thought that was what that was. I didn't realize that flaxen chestnut counted. Forgotten Fields. Where in Forgotten Fields? Oh, I'm going to assume it's the pumpkin It's the pumpkin one. So we have a marker over there. I'm gonna say we're gonna bookmark this flaxen or slash kind of looking Palomino horse. We're gonna just remember that in your mind because I kind of want to bookmark it because I might end up guessing it. I might trailer to Forgotten Fields to have a look at that white Frisian. I don't want to get too many of the same horse unless it's a horse, hi Flickers, unless it's a horse where I'm like, delicious, you know, where I'm like, I really, really like that one. Right, where am I going? Forgotten Fields. I don't know my alphabet. Is it not called Forgotten Fields? Oh, this is making me look stupid now. What's it called? It's not Nilma's Island. Can someone help? I don't... Oh, the Forgotten Fields. Why is it called the Forgotten Fields? It's just Forgotten Fields, no? Whatever. I'm getting... Because it made me look stupid because I was looking in the F section for Forgotten Fields and it wasn't there. Alright, anyway, it's fine. Wow, the riding hall looks really vivid from up here because of the red roof. That's really cool. They definitely need to update... I mean, to be fair, actually, I shouldn't make any comments on graphics while I have shaders on. Because I was going to say, the ground looks kind of strange from far away. But to be fair, it looks quite nice up close. Because you kind of get that, like that autumny kind of color on everything. Now, where is the... Is it over here? There's a pumpkin... Oh, that's a... They are the Forgotten Fields. There is a trailer in the medieval fair too. Is that actually? Where is the medieval fair though? I thought, am I in the wrong place? Help. Also, it's kind of blurry in the distance. My eyes are starting to hurt. Am I not in the right place? Up the front? Yeah, over there. What, over this way? Am I? You're so close to it, lol. Just follow the path from the farm. So am I in the wrong area now because I've run away from the path? Oh my god, that feels like when Tor had motion. Yeah, it does. I mean, wait, that's not even... I don't think that's even my shaders. Hold on. Is it my shaders? Oh yeah, it is my shaders. Okay, I was like, wait, is that actually just the game? Oh, is it over here? It looks like it's over here. Okay, I may have run past it. But we're here now. I've made it. Abigail Pinehaven successfully navigates a rather simplistic map. Woo, achievement unlocked. So where are the ponies? Oh, I see them. I see the ponies. Hello. Okay, I see we have... I'm going to switch this off to see the actual colors. The white Frisian. What do we think of the white Frisian? Do we like it more or less than the... Oh, the white is kind of nice. Do we like it more or less than the flaxen? I kind of like it more than the flaxen. And do we want the long mane or the braid? Oh, the braided mane is so pretty. I love... They were so smart for adding mane styles. Because I remember for the longest time, we all had like the same like 3 mane styles. I really like... You guys like the white one as well? Should we do a cheeky poll? Should we do a cheeky poll? Why not? Which I'm going to spell Frisian wrong. Frisian... do we get? Also, is there any that I'm missing? Flaxen. Is there like a Palomino one? Because if there's a Palomino one, I'm getting it. You know what? I might look up Star Stable Database because that will help me. So if you go Star Stable Database, you visit often. I do visit the Star Stable Database often. Now I don't know if this is. It's not on my screen. Okay, cool. If I go breed, Frisian horse. No, it looks like the flaxen one is the lightest one that you can get, other than the white one, which actually doesn't look like it's been added to the database, unless I'm in the wrong section. Oh, Frisian Sport horses. Ah, it's under Frisian Sport. Okay, that makes sense. So actually, the white one is the only Frisian Sport that we've got in the game at the minute. Star Stable Database is every SSO player's favorite place. It really is. I genuinely would not know where I would be without Star Stable Database. You can't choose between the both, put them next to each other, think, then get both. How am I going to put them next to each other, though? That would require me to buy one. Right? Because I can't put them next to each other. Because I can't move them. Flaxen, the white is winning by 65%. I usually never go there, honestly. What? Star Stable Database? It's my go-to. I never know where I am without it. Ooh, dragon horses. These are the old dragon horses, aren't they? Hello, ponies. Are these on the same free? What is the normal coat for this here? Oh, I mean, it's kind of cute. What about you? Do you have a nice coat? Ooh, that's like a true chestnut. That's a really nice chestnut. I actually need to switch off my pop-ups. Hold on. There we go. I might also mute the chat just so it doesn't keep flashing. Do we like because this is like a more of a true chestnut. I like the tail. The tail is actually quite nice, but I don't know if maybe I'd get this on my alt and get it on Abigail Pinehaven instead of this one. Get a picture up of both and look at them. That is a lot of effort. That is a lot of effort. White? We want to see you killing your credit card for star coins. There is not enough. There's not enough like audience or hype for me to want to kill my credit card for star coins. If there was the demand, if there was a return, I might consider it. I genuinely might. Like, I genuinely think if the climate of Star Stable, like long form content / live stream / videos were the same as what it was in like 2018, I would be the Mr. Beast of Star Stable. I would be happy to be like, oh, we gave away like a load of star coins and wow, spending 1 billion star coins. I would do that if there was the market for it. But the problem is, if I made a video like that, it would get like maybe 10,000 views. And like that would not like take even a chunk out of whatever I would have had to have spent to make the video. So no, I think if you did a shopping spree, many would watch it. I wish I could say that I would trust that people would, but I genuinely don't think that they would. I think, one, the algorithm is not favoring Star Stable content. 2, a lot of Star Stable content watchers are watching shorts and not long form. And shorts, if you don't know for whatever reason... Oh, wait, I've got something cool. If you don't know for whatever reason, do not earn you, like, any money. If you were wondering, shorts. Also, did you like the big cam? Because I was like, oh my god, I kind of want to do that as like an effect. And there we go. It's cool, right? See, that's the thing is like, even though a lot of people in the chat will say, oh, I watch long form, and I personally watch the most long form rather than short form content, just because it's not good for your brain. I also find that I don't watch a lot of Star Stable content. I prefer to watch Red Dead, Minecraft, Rancho Rivershine, Tales of Rain and Veen, rather than Star Stable. Yeah, I agree with Alex. Star Stable kind of fell off in terms of like content popularity. Long form. I'm just specifically talking long form. I know short form, if you post like a Star Stable video on like TikTok or Shorts, it could get up to 100,000, 200,000, even 1 million views if you're really lucky. But generally, long form content, nowhere near what it used to be. Nowhere near where it used to be. Get the white Frisian. Okay, I kind of like that. You should check out the other colors in Crescent Moon Village, but those are all the Gen 2s. Those are like the Gen 2s. I was kind of hoping to get like a Gen 3, which it is looking like the white one is winning. It's close though. You guys did like the flaxen, but it does appear that the white Frisian is winning. And I'm thinking what I'll do is I'll untack Cora Lily and we will tack the Frisian up so that we can use her as we're running around. Actually, I haven't decided. Do we make it a stallion or a mare? What do you guys think? Also, I guess we can change the main as well. Do we have any main preferences? I think it's Gen 3 they look updated. But I was just looking at the Star Stable database and it was saying that they're all... Let me just check. The Frisian Sport is at the Medieval Arena. Jorvik Stables, yeah, they're all at Jorvik Stables. Actually, where are the... they'll be in a different section. Hold on. Yeah, so... Wait. I don't think there's any horses at Crescent Moon that are the Frisian Sports. Or at least the Frisians. I think they got moved. Mare? Are we thinking mare for this horse? Okay. Are we thinking... So, okay, I'll show you guys. So this is the ultra long. I guess I should slow it down. So this is the ultra long mane. I'm not like the biggest fan because when you get up to like a gallop, they sort of... Like, it kind of gets, like, wafty wavy. I mean, it's cute. It's okay. The long is quite nice. Then we have, like, a slightly shorter... I actually quite like that one. Where it's, like, slightly shorter, a little bit, like, wild. I mean, the braid in the tail is just gorgeous. I really like that. Then we have, like, the really tight... the tight braid up in the mane. Same tail as the one we just looked at. Which I think this looks quite regal. especially if we want to be doing like dressage and whatnot. Not a fan of these braids at all. No, 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 no. That's not even an option. We do have a roached mane. If we're making it a mare, I kind of want to give her a mane, you know. The mohawk is, wow, that is, I would say that is a terrible implementation of the mohawk mane, because I feel like the fringe or the forelock should not be that length if there's a mohawk. It just looks really weird. The normal braids are quite cute as well. I think that looks a little bit boyish. That's kind of nice, but not really. I think for me, it would definitely be between like this one and this one, like those two. The long is not terrible, but I don't like it as much as this kind of like, it's kind of free, it's kind of fun. That one obviously is like kind of glued to the thing. I would say one of the braided manes. Roach is cute. I love long braids. Why must you burn me? This? You like this? You know those, you know those bead curtains that people like put in like doorways? That's what this reminds me of. You got like a bead doorway curtain thing. You like the tight braid? I kind of do like this one as well though. Oh no, that's the long one. I like this one as well. I guess we can go for the tight braid. I think that will probably look best. All right, so we'll go for the tight braid, personalize and buy. We wanted to make it a mare, so that's lovely. I would say she looks like an adult. I wouldn't say she's a senior, but she's definitely like, she's a fully formed adult. She's happy. She's pretty, you know, level-headed. Braided looks cute sometimes. If to be honest, if Abby says anything, I say the opposite. It's a reflex at this point. Yeah, I know. It genuinely, like, you would be surprised how well me and Rattle get on, considering how much we disagree with each other all the time. Like, we have completely different tastes, completely different, like, ideas, completely different, like, skills even. And yeah, but then we'll just call each other and, like, yap for hours. But now, I'm a big fan of, like, single word names, or, alternately, names that, like, put together make a new name. But I might do the single name one for this. What kind of name are we thinking? Heaven is kind of nice, like a kind of, like, angel vibe. Although, I stand by this. I have met, like, at least 3 horses in my life named Angel, and they are quite the opposite of their name. It is shocking how every single angel that I have ever known or ever heard about is just like terrible to work with. Like, I don't know if it's like as soon as it's born, it's like, oh, it's so pretty, it's an angel, and then it grows up to be like the most stubborn horse you've ever like met in your life. Call her Bunny, like the Sims 4 rescue horse. That'd be kind of cute. I was called a horse Mooney recently. That's cute. That's a really nice name. North? Dusk? Dusk is kind of nice. Hey, Lucifer was an angel. There we go. Cabbage says it's a self-fulfilling prophecy every time. Exactly. Exactly. I like Bunny. I think you can go, like, we could do Angeli. We could do Angela, I think. Angel, and then, oh no, you can't do Angelus? Angelair? Angel. Angel Apocalypse. Angel Aura. Angel Aura is kind of fun. Like, Angel Aura. Obviously, it would be like Angel space Aura, but Angel Aura, short for Angel. But then I'm like, I'm calling her Angel, so I'm like kind of, I don't want to necessarily call her Angel. One of my horses is Guardian Angel. That's nice. Angel, we're doubling down. I'm hoping that if we double down, it'll cancel each other out. Because if it's a self-fulfilling prophecy, if you name it Angel twice, you'll be fine, you know? It's like we've come the full 360 and we'll be fine. Minus 100 aura. Angel Biscuit? No, Rattle. That's a terrible... I'm kidding. That's a terrible name. Everybody point and laugh at Rattle. Name her Pearl. Pearl's quite nice. I'm leaning towards Bunny, though, just as a tribute to... No way. There's no Bunny. That's a joke! What do you mean there's no Bunny? Okay, that sucks. There's no Bunny option. Oh, that's Communist Angel. Yeah, let me just phone up Star Stable real quick and say, can you add the word communist in one of the first names? Bunifer? You can't get, because Bun... The closest one you can get is... Oh, it's not even working at the minute. Hold on. BU would be butter, butterfly, bumble. That's kind of the closest that we can get. That's actually a crime that bunny's not an option? Tell me about it. No, actually, firefly or a yoga man. No. I might go back to doing angel aura. Angel bag. That's not a good name. Angel key? Angel zombie. Angel zap. Angelus. Angelus? Angel aura? I do think angel aura is kind of cute. It's like angel aura. There we go. Yeah, that's kind of cute. I'll go with that. Okay, Angel Aura, welcome home. Horse purchase. There she is. She's so pretty. And I did give her the braided mane on one side, so she's very cute. Her eyes are really pretty. She's got like blue eyes. They never give the horses like horse eyes. They give them like human eyes. So we'll ride her now so that we can get started with her training. Here she is. Oh, Azora missed you and Alia Cat Valley. I completely forgot our own like white Frisians. That's so fun. I'm now in the gang. I also have white Frisian. That's so fun. So let's tack her up in my autumn gear. There we go. Yeah, she is looking fabuloso. And I'll stick my shader back on so that we're autumn themed again. Sandy! Hi, Sandy! Why are you dressed like a witch? I mean, that's not a fair thing to say considering we're like just under a week to go until Christmas. Christmas? No, Halloween. I wish it was a week until Christmas. I love how you've gone for like an earth-themed witch. You know, it's the greens. The greens are kind of cool. Although I will say, Flickers, are you dressed as someone? Like, are you doing a cosplay? Because your outfit looks like it should go with some kind of robot horse. Like this is just, I'm just pulling this out of nowhere, but like, I don't know, Leon Kennedy and like a robot horse or something like that. I don't know. That's what kind of giving. Although this person is dressed in a gorgeous like medieval outfit with like a crown. You have a crown? I want a crown. That's cool. I like your crown. This account has limitations. I got what I had. Rattle, who hurt you? Rattle says, Sandy Downfall, suck off. Put Mariah Carey back in the freezer until it's still October. November 1st, guys. As soon as it turns November 1st, all bets are off. Halloween is over. Christmas has begun. That's at least for me. Abby revealed as a Resident Evil fan in 2024 was not on my bingo card. I mean, I wouldn't say I'm like a huge fan, but I definitely have watched like most of the series. Would never play it. It's way too scary for me. But I did enjoy watching Jacksepticeye watch it. Horse games hurt me. Rattle has had a very tough day, bless. Right, so that was one place that we hit for shopping for horses. Actually, I need to take care of this horse because otherwise I can't run. Let me give you... Do you want some chicken feed? I don't think you'll eat chicken feed. Have some hay, and I'll give you, like, a hoof pick, maybe? No, I'll water you. There we go. So you're ready to go running, and you should be level 2 so that I can actually gallop. Yay! Thanks for waiting for me, guys. So I'm thinking we'll pop back to the trailer, and we'll go... Where's another big hotspot for, like, shopping? Should we go Steve's, maybe? Is this a real live... No, it's a fake live. I only do fake lives. I'm not real. I'm AI generated. Where am I going? I'm going the wrong way. Sorry, guys. I'm going the wrong way. This is a real live thing. We are live. I can read your comments and whatnot. Yay, Thanksgiving. See, as a Brit, we don't celebrate Thanksgiving. So that's not really a milestone for me. It's just pretty much like it goes October 31st, November 1st, Christmas. That's pretty much. Hi, Abigail from Latvia. Hi, Jana. I'm in, what's it called? Scotland. What is this? A farm out here? Looks abandoned. I wonder if I could snoop around a bit. Look around the abandoned farm. Is there quests here now? Oh, this is Unfortunate Dew's farm, isn't it? The barn is covered with cobwebs, but the tracks make it seem like it's opened occasionally. This is definitely the kind of place that like horse girls would run away to in like a movie or like a TV show where they've like the horse is gonna get sold, so the night before it gets sold, they like run away and like stay in like an abandoned barn. That's absolutely what this place is. There's some notes on the board. They look like they were written recently. Monday, buy feed for chickens. Wednesday, share the sheep. Friday, movie night with Alex. Heart. Was this Maya? I bet this is Maya. Oh, that's so cute. Maya and Alex are, I'm pretty sure, confirmed in a relationship. The chickens have been fed recently. The cage looks like one of the few constructs here that hasn't fallen into a state of disrepair. Ew. I think there's a mail. Am I supposed to click the mailbox as well? No, I think that's just a normal mailbox. Nothing to see here. Oh, that's so sad. That had like the old shop. This house looks ready to fall apart. Surely no one has lived here for some time. Oh, Jinx, thank you for the £10. Don't compare your life to others. There's no comparison between the sun and moon. They shine when it's their time. Bye, Abby. I have to go. Thanks, Jinx, for your wonderful piece of life advice. Thank you for the £10. I really appreciate the support. That's so sweet of you to drop in, support the channel before you have to run. So have a great rest of your day. Thanks so much for stopping by. And we will not be comparing our lives to anyone else. Thank you ever so much for the support. They are confirmed. It's in the journal Live, Laugh, Love, Lesbians. Where are the autumn horses? We are collecting autumn horses. Oh my god, that's so true. Based, exactly. I'm playing Rival Stars as well, which says, oh, that's so fun. Let us know if you breed any pretty horses. Oh, Pony. Hello? Is that a... Where are you going, Pony? Oh, scared the sheep? The sheep are now running around? Oh no, the sheep have escaped. Yeah, I wonder why they escaped. There's just no gate on that wall. Oh, is that Maya? Get back here, you fluffy marauders. Okay, that is Maya. I was right. We are seeing you run around from a hill. Oh, me? Oh. I want to live, laugh, love lesbians on my gravestone. Hey, it's your gravestone. You can do what you want with it. Or at least request, at least. Damn that wisdom. Oh, that's so fun. It's Cherry. My birthday was October 2nd. Happy belated birthday to you. Maya, hello. Can I talk to you? Abigail, it's me, Maya. What are you doing here? I don't know. I just kind of was here. I'm surprised. I'm sure you're surprised as anyone to see I'm here with the farm with the state it's in. Yeah, I know that wasn't what it said. I'm basically dyslexic. This place is my family's farm. It used to be our home, but you've seen how it looks. Well, I can't afford to repair the house and live here. I can at least look after the animals. You take care of all these animals on your own. What about your family? How do you even have enough hours in the day? I feel that. But like, that is kind of mean that her family had animals and they were just like, yep, that's enough of that then. And then Maya was like, wait, I'll take care of them. Your family kind of seem mean. My parents have to travel around or even outside Jorvik to find work where they can. They send enough money back to keep the animals fed, but that's really all they can do. Kind of sounds like you guys should probably get rid of the animals. It sounds like it's draining on your life. We don't have enough money to repair the farm buildings. It's impossible to live here in the current conditions. We couldn't even keep the horses with the stables in the state that they're in. Imagine that, a family on Jorvik with no horses. That's a bit elitist. I feel like Jorvik might be a little bit elitist. Hopefully on my gravestone, I told you I was sick. Nobody believed me. No matter how much I try, not even a single spud grows in these fields. I won't stop trying though. One day we'll be able to return here and live as a family again. I just know it. Now maybe this is the like late stage capitalism in me talking, but like it kind of looks like you guys have like a lot of land. Like you could probably sell this land and like kind of live a comfortable life, but you do you, I guess. But I'll have the sheep back first. I haven't had the time to repair the gate. Repair the gate? There's no gate there. I have horses of my, and with no horses of my own, this will take all day. So we're basically going to round up your sheep for you, is basically what he's saying. Wait, you have Angelora. You can help me herd the sheep back. Yes, I'll take my Frisian and herd some sheep. That's what Frisians are bred for. The sheep are nice enough. They'll come back if you ask, with us if you ask nicely. I hope you don't mind another rider, Angelora. No, you're not going to sit on my horse. Ah, she sat on my horse. I did not give you permission to do this. I hope nobody else can see that she's on the back of my horse. 0 to 7 sheep herded. Hello, sheep. It's hard to be apart from the family. My siblings... Are you talking to me or the sheep? My siblings live on the other side of the island with our grandparents, but I choose to stay in southwestern Jorvik. What can I say? I have commitments here. Blush. Ah, she's talking about Alex! They're gay lovers. That's so cute. Do I have the sheep now? Is the sheep following me? Yeah, the sheep is following me. Okay, is she gonna give me, like, nuggets of information about her life after, like, every single sheep that I talk to? Emotional support sheep. We like rode up to the sheep and she's like, yeah, I can't be with my family because I like my girlfriend too much. That's so cute. Well, Frisians did run around battlefields and sometimes they herded people to their deaths. Rattle, that's so morbid. That's so morbid. Ah. But they're not sheep. They're not really farm horses, are they? They're far too regal for farm horses. We are looking for more sheep. I assume there's going to be some circles where they're just not. Oh, no, never mind. So I have to get 7 of them? How many have I got so far? Oh, she is giving me, like... Oh. Pony! Hi, little guy. You are the Finn horse. That is a Finn horse. Hello? Do I have to get the pony? Should I go after said pony? Oh, I'm getting like a vignette because I'm too close to the portal. Okay, don't mind me. There's like a sheep that's like right in front of the portal. Hello? Sheep? How can you be here without having a headache? So you're saying they are gay? I mean, I'm pretty sure if Alex and Maya are dating, that would make them gay, yes. I'm Maya. Are you? That's cute. I'm watching this instead of school. Oh, Emma. Wait, do I have the same amount? Okay, I still have all my sheep. Okay, Cam sheeps. I'm going to collect. Hi, Max. Max. Hi, Flickers. Sorry, I might accidentally call you Max a couple of times just because my brain is like, oh, reading, give person name. And then I forget that I actually know your actual name. Here is a sheep. We have sheep. The land is so beautiful with rolling fields overlooking the Silversong River. There's so much potential, don't you think? One day my family and I will live here happily. I vow it. That's very sweet, Maya. I hope you get there. And I hope that okay, here it comes. I hope that I have nothing to do with it, because if you make me work for your farm for free and I don't get to also live there, that's just not cool, Maya. That's just not cool. Sheep abandoned you. I keep thinking that they are going to abandon. Are they going to? Oh, never mind. They can just scale the wall. It's fine. They can just scale the wall. All right. Is there a sheep here? No. Is this where I put the sheep? Is this where sheep go? Is this where sheep go? Oh, okay. I think they're settled down there. I think there's one up on the bridge. No, there's one here. I found it. Sheepy! Emotional support sheep. Again, these sheep are just built different. They've got, like, claws instead of hooves. They can just scale any wall. Sheep, more like goats. So I have 5 of them. There is one more that I've got to get over this way, which should be pretty easy to find. This is what I mean, is, like, the quests aren't, like, particularly riveting. I know I'm asking too much of what is essentially like a game aimed at like younger audiences. But like, yeah, I mean, this is the thing, is this is fun if it was like, I don't know, only like a handful of quests did this, but a lot of the quests do this. Well, they'd be like, oh, there's a bunch of stuff scattered around Jorvik that you have to get for me. And it's like, okay. And then you just spend like 10-15 minutes running around collecting all the things. And then you get back and they're like, thanks. Okay, bye. And it's like, but I just worked for free. Did I not get anything for that? Did I get nothing? There we go. That should be all the sheep. Counting sheep. Thanks, Maya, for riding my horse, even though I didn't really give you... What? Maya? Why can't I E on the sheep? Okay, anyway, I'm going over here. 5, 6, yes, that's all of them. You saw that lone horse out there on the field too, right? It can't be ours. We can't keep any horses here. Can we head back there together? I might recognize them. Perhaps they belong to a neighboring farm. No, I'm gonna go horse shopping instead. Like, I'm happy to help you out with your sheep, but like, I also actually just came back here to use the trailer. So, is the trailer here? No, it's up there, isn't it? You have to go around. Gosh, our poor bum. I know, she was sat right on the back for ages. Is this where the trailer is? No, this is not where the trailer is. Does Maya also own this bit? Because this bit looks fine. This bit looks fine. I don't know. I mean, that barn does look a bit old and... Where is the trailer? Do I have to enable map icons? Because I don't remember where the trailer is. Where's the trailer button? Where is trailer button? Horse trainer? No. Horse transport. Here we go. Where's the nearest horse transport? Oh, it is up there. Or over there. It's somewhere this way, I think. We all went there, Abby, round the corner. I'm seeing it. It's round the corner? That's silly. Why is it tucked away over here? Why would it be here? That doesn't make any sense. Anyway, thanks guys for waiting. How about we go to Steve's and see what's kicking about at Steve's. I actually don't know. I won't rely too heavily on, what's it called? Star Stable database, because I feel like most of the time I'll just be like shopping through Star Stable database. We'll go and we'll you know, help. We'll have a look. Maya, finish helping me. Abigail, haha, no, horse shopping. Hey, listen, I took the time out of my day to help her with the sheep, and then she was like, oh, and also there's a horse. I'm like, no, I have places to be. I wish you could do that more often in games when they're like, oh, go do this thing for me, and you go and do it, and they're like, oh, go do this other thing, and you could just be like, no, you're not respecting my time. I'm going to do something else now. Now, I am so bad with ponies. I don't know why. I think ponies are so cute. I never, ever, ever buy a pony because I want to. Like, I don't know if it's just because I like the taller horses. I mean, if you've seen me ride in Red Dead, I pretty much only ride Turkomans, which are like tall, like skinny horses. So I basically never ride or choose ponies to buy. These are really cute ponies though. They're the Dartmoors. I think I already own this white one. I think it's already fully trained. So I don't really feel the need to get any of the other ones. They're not really speaking to me. The chestnuts are cute. Was it this one? I mean, this one might have looked like a chestnut with my filter on. Or this one, maybe. I mean, this was sort of like a flaxen roan, sort of. Personally, I don't like ponies. Fair enough, they're not everyone's. I adore Dartmoors. They are cute. They are really cute. Speaking of... Thank you for reminding me, Lewis. Make sure to go to pinehavenponies.co.uk. Don't be fooled by the .co.uk. We do ship internationally because if you like horses and everything horses, we sell model horses, including Breyer and Schleich, and eventually we will be adding Collect A as well. So there you go. That was your second promo of the day with a cool. Did you see? Look, it's a cool like thing. It's cool. This is nice. I like it. Oh my gosh, guys, she made the ad fancy. I did. I went out on my way and I made the ad fancy. So you're welcome. Let's have a look at the Pasofinos. I already have, I think it might be this one that I have on my other account. This was kind of cute. I kind of like this one. Ooh, this. I won't buy it on this account, but this chocolate with the big like socks. Ooh, pretty. Pretty. This one's nice as well. Oh, it has heterochromia. One eye's blue and one eye's brown. Such Abicore sparkles. Do not be fooled. Do not be fooled by the .co.uk. Thank you, Jamie. That's really sweet. So we do have this, like... I wish I told you what the coat colour was. I don't think it does. Like this flaxen chestnut, kind of. It is nice. I mean, there's this sort of like champagne sort of cremello. Not really a fan of that. Buy the white one. I don't think this one has a white one. No, there's no white one for this one. I am always... Oh, why am I... I didn't realize that I was right next to the portal. Stop it. I don't want to... my vignette. Stop it. Okay, now that we're further away and I can actually see what I'm doing, let's have a look at the Shires. I think I already own a Shire on this account. I can't remember which one it was, though. Or maybe I don't. This flaxen one's kind of nice. I do wish that they'd use Palomino more. I feel like there aren't that many Palomino. This one's a really interesting colour. Like with the dappling. The dappling's really nice on this one. Ooh, I think... Queasy might have this one. I might have seen her riding around on that one. The Shires are cute, but they're a little bit like... I mean, obviously they're draft horses, but they are kind of like... I don't know. They're not as like, I don't know, fancy as like the other horses are. Hi! I see someone said hi to me in the game. So I don't think there's really anything at Steez that I'm particularly like enamored with. Can anybody tell me where... There've been like newer horses placed. Like, are there any good ones at Firgrove, Valedale, Fort Pinter? Actually, we might check out Fort Pinter. Bye, Alia, Cat Valley. Thanks for joining us. I saw that they had to go. Well, we'll pop over to Fort Pinter, and you guys can maybe let me know if there's any other places that are like good for like shopping of like recent horses. I'm not interested in buying Gen 1s, Gen 2s. Or even, like, the older Gen 3s. I'm kind of interested in, like, the newer ones. Yeah. Sure, Rattle. What did Rattle say? What? I'm going to assume Rattle tried to say I didn't... she was going to stream. I'm going to say no, she was going to stream. I don't know how you butchered that sentence so badly, Battle, but we'll move on. SSO is not free. It's free to play up until level 5, but you're pretty much limited to, like, these 2 areas, so Moorland and Fort Pinter, and past that. I wouldn't say it's aggressive microtransactions, because it's not, but it does have a quite rigid pay scheme with like buying horses. Like there are so many horses, you'd need an obscene amount of star coins, and that's kind of like where the angle is, that when you join you're like, oh, I want all these horses and I want to have like all of the different breeds and yada yada. You will end up spending a lot of money if that is the case. So I would say it's not free. It's definitely like worthwhile investment if you enjoy games like that. But yeah, it's not for everyone. Soul Steed. Oh, I already have this one. Oh, this was the free birthday horse. I remember that. It was the 10th birthday. Also, I remember people were saying that about the controversy around Embermane, because if you don't know, Star Stable, when they were releasing Mistfall, not the place, the like, what was it, like an animated series kind of thing, they released Embermane, who is part of that series that you can watch on YouTube as well. And they, in that time, were like, oh, Embermane is like a limited horse, it's going to leave after a time. And I believe, don't quote me on this, I believe that they said it's not going to come back after that. And then a couple years later, they were like, yeah, Embermane's just going to be at Fort Pinter now. And so a lot of people were like, okay. But now I bought a horse that the only reason I bought it for was because you said it was going to be limited edition. So there's that. Now, I think I already have this horse on my old account, I think. Also, why is this one of the ones that has a name? Like, this one is actually called Galaxy. But why? Usually they don't have names unless they're, like, magic horses. Or, like, part of a bigger series like Embermane was. So... oh my god, my first ever bought horse in SSO was Embermane, called Fireguard. That's really cool. It's really sad, though. I did like the Mistfall series. I think that it was a product of, like, a really big boom in Star Stable, like, purchases and players, and, like, it was basically at the peak of Star Stable where they had a lot of income, and it was very good for shareholders, and so they were, like, investing in other avenues, like the books. I think for a little while they had some merch lines, the candle, we're not going to talk about the candle, and then obviously the series as well as, like, the music. They would make music quite a bit, and now all of that has been dropped because I don't think sales are going that well because of the nature of the market in general, in that we are somewhat in, like, what could be defined as a silent, like, recession. So not, like, a lot of people don't have a lot of money at the minute, so of course they're not going to be spending it on what would be considered frivolous things like games, music, books, TV, that kind of thing. So a lot of those industries are sort of suffering. So toxic poop candle. Indeed. That reminds me, Lewis, you guys should join Pinecraft Equestrian. We are having our 2-year anniversary. I believe it's the coming Tuesday, and I'll be doing a meet and greet on Minecraft, so you have to join Pinecraft Equestrian. So if you're wondering how you join Pinecraft Equestrian, go to my website. There's a section there about the Minecraft, about how to join, and also the Discord is linked on there as well. So if you wanted to meet me in Minecraft, Pinecraft specifically, I'll be doing a meet and greet. I'll be taking Q&A questions, and I'll be taking photos with people. They did it really well. The organizers essentially, like, set up a stage. You line up, like, you queue up depending on how many people there are, and then you get it let in one by one, and we can have, like, a little chat and take pictures with, like, me and whatever background that they've got. And then at the end there's sort of like a Q&A session. So that's pinecraftequestrian.com if you are interested in joining. That is the IP address, aka the server address, not a website. Go to abigailpinehaven.com if you want to learn how to join. So, apart from that, small little ad. Very smooth with that, I know. Very, very smooth. Flashy ads, I know. 2 years. I should low-key try and join back on that. I was just a bush and did not understand most things. Hey, Sandy, that's really important information. If you're struggling with an element of how to continue with a game, that's really helpful to either, for example, like server owners and developers and stuff, as well as like people who make games, because we want to make it as accessible and as easy to play for as many people as possible. So we really appreciate any feedback. You might say, oh, I didn't understand how to do this, and so I kind of got stuck and then I gave up. That's really important information, because then we can say, okay, what can we put in that means that you don't get stuck and you don't get lost and you don't, you're not always unsure what to do. Abigail Pinehaven, you know it. I know how to ad run. I know how to ad run, baby. The stream deck is so good. Tell me about it. Tell me about it. I also have like a snooze mode on it. Oh, it is hot in here. I just realized. I'm going to switch a fan on with my toe. There we go. Fan is on. Abigail Pinehaven is cooling down now. I don't realize how hot I get until I'm like talking about it, and then I'm like, wait, I'm actually really warm. So what I wanted to do was, I was almost about to start the race. I don't need to start the race. Halflinger, I think I have most of these. I say most. Oh, okay, I have the one that I would have wanted, which is like the lightest one, which is like the Palomino. This one's kind of nice. The Halflingers were nice, but they're bordering a little too much on ponies for me. And as I said, I like my taller horses. So I'm thinking we'll leave the manor last, because I'm pretty sure there'll be like some like bays there that I kind of want to have a look at. So we'll go to Firgrove? Is there anything at Firgrove? Is Firgrove like, I don't know, a place people go now? The starter pony was my first horse. That's so cute. That is adorable. What, the Jorvik pony? That was actually one of mine ones, but this was like 10 years ago. Gosh, the Halflingers are my absolute favorites. There's a Halloween special Halflinger and Halloween world. I would go to the Halloween world, but I'm saving all of that content for next week. So if you want to see me go to maybe even buying Halloween horses, definitely tune in next week. I'm pretty sure it's the same time next week on Friday as well. Likes taller horses. This is the Shire. Blasphemy. Listen, I mean, okay, basically what I mean is the Turkomans, okay? The Turkomans, the Akaltiks, Arabians, those are my jam. I like draft horses, but not that much, you know. This is the Mustang. They absolutely 110% were like, we need to add a spirit-looking horse because the horse girls are going to go crazy. Star Stable know their audience. I don't think I have any Mustangs. This Picasso one is really nice as well. I saw quite a few people have this one. They also have, this Palomino's a bit boring. I low-key kind of wish that they had done this one like Spirit's mum, like Esperanza. But I assume if they had done too many... Oh, no, this is the one. This is the one that looks like Spirit. Yeah, so they literally had two buckskins. One that was like kind of close and one that's really close. So they were definitely going for like a Spirit-looking horse there. This one's quite unique. This is like a sorrel horse. That's really cute. Oh, this one's adorable. It's like a blue roan. Yeah, I don't have any Mustangs. I don't know why. I think they're, again, a little bit too pony-like. This one's eyes are gorgeous, though. Like, the blue eyes. That's really nice. I ended up buying the white Frisian, which I'm riding right now. I have Angel Laura. Like, almost like Angel and Laura put together. Like, Angel Laura. Firgrove is just discount Pinehaven. I love that. I love that so much. I think there was actually, before Mistfall was like officially named, in the files it was called Pine something. Does anyone remember what it was called? It was like Pine something. And then apparently, this is not confirmed, but there was like rumors that it was like, oh, because it got spoiled, they changed the name, or like they're not going to release like, was it Ashland, that because people went into it, that they're not going to release it. I don't think that they're that salty. I think that they had a structure, and for whatever reason that structure changed, so they ended up either not needing it or needing it at a later date. So I'm not necessarily, was it Pinewood? There was like Pine Forest or something. No idea, actually. I know it was Pine something, maybe. Thank you. Never mind, it fell from a cliff. Is the Bay Paint Mustang a real Mustang? Yeah, if you look it up, it was called Picasso. And it was one of the, I think, most documented wild horses. At least it was like, it was around the time of like broadcast television kind of getting into its documentary swing, and like a lot of people were watching media. I believe it was like a photographer slash videographer basically like tracked the entire life of Picasso and eventually his death as well, all in the world as well. So it was a really like fascinating kind of series to watch. So I don't know if that's exactly the horse, but it's definitely based on Picasso. Pine Hill Mansion, that's probably what I was thinking. Now, I think the Tennessee Walkers are just really weirdly proportioned. Like, I feel like their heads are like too big for their body, but like their necks are really skinny. Am I wrong in that? I know, again, I'm not like, oh, it has to be like spot on for realism. This is more like I'm judging it I'm judging it based on my own opinions of like what I like to see in horses and what there's a Bray horse with Picasso. I have that one. I have it in my bedroom. I totally go and get it. But I actually have that Picasso horse. It is really cool. But yeah, I was just saying that this Tennessee Walker, like proportionally, I feel like the neck is really underdeveloped with muscle and the head is quite like, I don't know, kind of like big. I love the Tennessee Walker coats, but sadly I don't love the model or the gaits. I'm kind of in the same boat. Like this, what is going on with the head? If you saw that in a riding ring, you'd say that horse was lame. You'd say that horse was like in pain, and the head like bobbing is never a good sign. Wait, there is. I want one, the Brea one. It is retired, so you would best be finding it like on eBay or Facebook or like secondhand sites. It shouldn't go for too much, like you won't probably be in the hundreds, but it will probably go for a little bit more depending on the condition. If it's like new in box, you'll probably pay a bit more because it is retired, versus one that's either out of the box or somebody's just trying to like get rid of Breas. That's usually when people kind of sell them for a lot less. If Picasso's story made it into a movie, I'm watching for sure. How fun would that be, an animated story on Picasso? That would be fab. That would be really, really fab. That horse needs therapy, yeah. It's just, it's not healthy, is it? But I see what Skittle's saying about the coats. Like this one's really nice as well. I do like this one. What do you call this? Is this a Silver Bay? I saw one for $60. The problem is, oh, I just disconnected and reconnected. Did my chat, was that just my chat or was that my stream? Uh-oh, did we have issues? Is my stream dead? Uh-oh. Stream health? Stream is healthy. Okay. Are we good? Because it just said that my chat disconnected and then reconnected. So I'm going to assume it's fine. Okay. Stream seems fine. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Because I was like, oh my god, I've broken. I'm fine though. I would pay all the money in the world for Spirit filmmakers to make a Picasso movie. Count me in. I will back that. 100% back that. On eBay, it seems to be going for over 100. That's the problem, is like EU/UK Brea is like very underserved as a market, which is what I'm trying to help do with Pinehaven Ponies. Yeah, I'm going to click it. Pinehavenponies.co.uk. I'm trying to bridge that gap between the huge and almost oversaturated US market, where you can find horses for like, I don't know, like $50 that are like, you know, dead cheap, whereas in the UK you're gonna have to pay like all of that plus extra plus VAT plus shipping. We're trying to just close that gap between the markets. So if you are looking for something specifically, whether you're a collector or you just want to maybe start your Brea collection, definitely have a browse of pinehavenponies.co.uk, because we're trying our best to get things imported, to get, you know, things on, you know, digital shelves, if you will, so that hopefully we can like bridge the gap between the US market and the EU and UK market. So there you go, shameless plug. So yeah, I do actually quite like this Black Overo, and the red Rome paint is quite nice as well. Again, they're not really speaking to me. Bye, person whose name I can't see, but I hope you have a great rest of your day. What's this one? Morgan? Oh, I definitely don't have any of the Morgans. They're kind of cute. They're kind of pony-esque. Is there any, like, nice Palominos? Ooh, this one's actually quite nice. Oh my god, that just took me back. Oh my gosh, do you guys remember the Gen 2 Morgans? Oh my gosh, I think I'm praying I still have that horse. But this one was, like, my all-time favorite. The coat has changed a little bit. And I always think that the Morgans on Gen 2 had, like, a gorgeous face. Like, their face was just so pretty. They're very pony-esque, though. But this one has taken me back. I'm almost tempted to get this one. Almost tempted. I'm not sure, though. I'm really not sure. This one's kind of cute. It's very unique. I feel like you don't see many of this color. I actually don't know what the color of this one's name is. Gen 2 Morgans are just like, oh, they're so cute. I'd love it if the Spirit filmmakers didn't make any more Spirit knockoffs. Unfortunately, I don't think it's the same, like, it's the same people. Because obviously Spirit Stallion of the Cimarron was 2D and the knockoffs are actually 3D, so I don't think it's the same people, which is such a shame. I'm so sad 2D like animation is like going out of fashion in like preference for 3D, because the problem is in especially in like children's media or like younger audience media, the 3D tends to not at all look real to life, because obviously they want to keep it quite cartoony, so it tends to look really simplistic and sometimes a little bit of an eyesore, especially when they don't get the shading right, which is why like especially the Spirit like TV show is really bad. Like I can't stand watching that. It's like actually painful to look at. So sad. So I'm definitely on the fence about this Morgan. I don't know if I really want it, but I like it. Oh, like someone's on the Palomino Mustang that we were just looking at. Charlotte Ravensong is on the Palomino Mustang. It does look quite nice. She's definitely decked it out really nicely. I do like the Morgan though. I'm not, I own not a single Morgan of this gen. I could never. You don't like them? You don't like them? That is a really big flex, by the way, Skittle. They sell for a lot nowadays. So, you know, if you're ever looking for quick cash, definitely look to sell them. As long as they're in, like, decent condition. Oh my god, I forgot to put mascara on today. I just realized. That's strange. I don't usually forget to do that, but there we go. I do like this one. I'm on the fence, okay? I'm on the fence, guys. I don't have a huge budget. We've only got 3,600 star coins, and I want to save some just in case there's a horse that is like, I don't know, time limited, and I kind of want it. So I'll put it on the maybe list, okay? I do like the Black Overo. The Black Overo was really nice. Let's have a look in Valedale. I don't think that there'll be anything in Valedale that I want. Valedale Village. Yeah, I don't think that there'll be anything that I want, so... Oh, do they really? I mean, apart from Spirit having a chipped ear, they're in good condition. Yeah, they really do. Obviously, it depends on how bad the chip is, but are they traditional or classic scale? Although I love them very dearly, I don't think I'll be selling them anytime soon. Yeah, they are like big pieces of like, because some people like will have them secondhand as like collectors, and some people will have them first hand because they had them from when they were younger, which is always really, really cute. Yeah, I'm actually relieved it's not the same people who made both. I had no hope for Spirit anymore, and the knockoff made him into a lesson horse without a saddle, just butchered the untamable side of Spirit. Yeah, Spirit Stallion of the Cimarron movie told a very in-depth story about colonization. That's essentially what the main theme of the movie was. It was about the Old West being conquered by the white man, essentially. And it told the story from a perspective that I think for 2002, which is when it came out, hadn't really been told. A lot of like cowboy western movies were always told from the perspective of the cowboys, from the people who were colonizing. So it was really refreshing to see a movie that kind of took it from a different perspective, because of course it was kind of on the side of the wild horses, if you will. So I always thought that was really interesting. And then the new one is just like girl in a western town who, mind you, her dad owned the railway. Like, this girl was, like, next level rich. It never really gets mentioned, but this girl was, like, next level rich. I think it was actually her grandfather, that owned, like, most of the railway. So she was, like, next level rich, and she was like, I'm just a girl from the city who really is enamored with, like, the life of the, you know, the people out west. And then, oh, look, it's a wild horse, easy boy. And it was just like, oh, there was just no depth to it, and it was sad. It was sad to see Spirit turn into that. I think canonically it's supposed to be his son. I reject that though. Like, personally, I reject that. Hi Cloak, I'm doing really well. How are you? I'm feeling a bit tired, but apart from that, I'm fab. We're just talking about Spirit Stallion the Cimarron and what they did to butcher the series. So basically, most people basically say Spirit Stallion the Cimarron is a standalone. There is nothing else attached to it. There was no extra movie. There was no TV show. It was just Spirit Stallion the Cimarron. Spirit Untamed didn't happen. Yeah, I think that actually that was part of the original. I could be wrong, actually. No, that's not true. The original sketches had Spirit becoming broken. So he was actually broken in by the general, and I think it then took it from Spirit was the general's horse, and then maybe whatever adventures they'd kind of get up to. Although I feel like I saw something about the mining horse one. That would have been very dark, very, very dark. That's the kind of thing probably like Black Beauty, like genre kind of would have done. Obviously they wanted to keep it quite like light and fun, that sort of thing. Rain is literally in an episode in Riding Free. What? No. Is he? They actually put Rain in the show. That is upsetting. Alongside what? Little Creek. That is sad. That is very sad. I'm upset about that. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. Rain did not turn up in the TV show, I'm deciding. Also, I'm not a fan of the Ardennes. They're cute. They're really well made. I think they're well animated. Not my cup of tea for horses, though. Not my cup of tea. Oh, unicorns. Let's have a look at unicorns. Can't ever say no to a unicorn. So this one has kind of like a... I mean, this is on the Pasofina model, isn't it? It's kind of nice. It's very shiny, though. Really, really shiny. It's kind of nice. I think the unicorn looks really good as well. I do already have, like, the white unicorn. Not a big fan of this one. Oh, actually, the non-magic coat is nice, though. It's like a silver bay. Oh, that's kind of pretty. I kind of like this girl. She's kind of nice. What does she look like with... Oh, you can't change her mane. That sucks. I kind of wish you could. Yeah, she's pretty. I kind of like her as well. I don't like her unicorn form. And it's kind of sad because I think if you go into a stable, it just automatically gives you the unicorn form. So this is Gen 3 Cobs, which I have, you guys will have seen in the stable at the beginning. I already have the Palomino one, which is pretty much the only one I'd want, I think. These ones, like these Pinto ones, are really nice. This one as well is really nice. They're just not my cup of tea. Like, I don't want to collect too many horses. The fjords! Are these Gen 3 fjords? They're so old now, though. I don't even know if I would count them as Gen 3. This one's kind of cute. Do I have any of these? I don't think I do. I do have one on my other account, though, which makes me not particularly... This one's kind of nice. Which makes me not very inclined to get one on this account. This one's kind of cute, but it's a little bit too, like, light for me. Yeah, I kind of like Fjord's a little bit darker, although this one's quite cute as well. This one is actually really cute. Maybe I do have one on this account. I don't remember. I think I might have got one from the app. I think I have 2 fjords. Get the fjords. The fjords are really nice. I love the cobs. I really like the cobs as well. Rattleback calling Sandy a suck-up. I shall never agree with you on anything again. Just do it immediately. Just no, don't agree. Skill says I love the Ardennes. They're thick horses. They're cute. They're very cute. Get the Fjord. I do like them. I don't count them as Gen 3. I don't either. I would count them as like Gen 2.5, but I think Star Stable has basically said those are Gen 3s. The next time we'll see them being released will be Gen 4. So, yeah, that's kind of sad. I mean, to be fair, the fjords are nice. I would just say the animations are a bit rocky. I don't know, this isn't a personal attack on whoever or whatever team did the animations, but there was like a period of time where a lot of the horses that were coming out had not so great animations, that like the model would be quite nice, and then the horses start moving and you'd be like, oh, maybe not. Shall we? Off to the manor. There are some horses here that I think that I will like, but we'll have a look. Are there any a golden leaf, actually? You know, I mean, I'm going to pull a fast one on people who are trying to follow me in the game. I'm actually going to Golden Leaf Stables. I'm sorry if I just wasted your Vic shillings, but I'm going over here first. Just have a look. Oh gosh, it's Vineyard up in here. Oh, I see one. I see one that I kind of like. Hello, Belgian Warmblood. Do they move nice? I think the Dutch Warmbloods are slightly nicer, aren't they? Yeah, the silhouette of this horse the silhouette of the horse in general is kind of underbuilt. Like, I don't know, maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm just used to seeing, like, big dressage horses where they have, like, the big kind of bums, like, thick necks. I feel like this horse is built a little bit like on the skinny side, like almost leaning towards the thoroughbreds. Can we also talk about how ugly the Gen 3 thoroughbreds are? Because those are bad. Those are terrible. I do not like those at all. They just don't, they barely look like horses, to be fair. Not my cup of tea at all. Ooh, the white one's nice. Oh, wait, that was the one I was just looking at. Okay, I was like, wait, they have 2 Palominos? No, never. This one's kind of nice. This reminds me of the Trakenas. Do you remember the Gen 2? Okay, so my brain goes like this. If I get the horse, I get everything that the horse has to offer. Collecting, I kind of understand, but isn't that just a waste of star coins? What was the... Well, I feel like there was more context. Why do people buy 2 of the same horse? Genuinely curious, because I never see the reason to do so. Do you mean 2 of the same coats or 2 of the same breed? Could you clarify? Because if it's 2 of the same breed, it might be that they really like the breed / coat. I also don't get 2 of the same coat color, though. I feel like you have to be on another level of adoring the horse to get 2 of the same coat. Like on the same breed as well. Like that would be a little bit far for me. I'm tempted. What do you guys think? Do you like the Palomino? I'm kind of tempted to get it. It sounds like a cow to me, but I really like the animations. Fair enough. I do kind of agree. Like the what's it called? What's it called? Conformation. There we go. The conformation of the horse isn't the flashiest. It doesn't look bad, but it's cute. I'm going to get the Bay Roan and the Dapple Grey Ardennes and call them Bobble and Squeak. That's adorable. Shut up. That's so cute. Nix, that is adorable. Get her, call her Snorkel. Oh, that is really cute. That is really cute. Have a look at the chestnut and white warm blood. So this is the white one. This one is quite cute as well. Yeah, again, they're not built the best, but they are cute. And then you said the chestnut. The way that this is chestnut is not my cup of tea. I think I prefer like a brighter. This is quite dulled chestnut. It's cute, though. I do like this bay. I'm just a sucker for bays. I've decided, though, this isn't my bay account. I'm going to get all the bays on Abigail Pinehaven. Instead of this one, I'm going to go for, like, the brights, the whites, the greys. This one is actually quite cute. The Palominos. We like the Palominos. So I'm really tempted to get that one. That chestnut is a lot. Yeah, it is. It kind of is. Breed your horses. That is not a thing that you can do in Star Stable. They... Okay, let me try and see if I can get my facts straight. I have been told that breeding is planned. Am I absolutely terrified for the way that they will execute it? Yes. Because knowing Star Stable, it will be like, you'll have to pay 100 star coins to put the mare in the mare slot and 100 star coins to put the stallion in the stallion slot. And then it will be like, I don't know, the same 3 horses that you could potentially get or something. That's what I've heard. Oh no, so Flicker says the breeding is off the table for now. Yeah, the thing is, if they actually implemented breeding that was good, like that had genetics, this game would be transformed. This game would probably climb to a similar level of Rival Stars, maybe even a little bit more in the fact that it's an MMO. But the problem is I know that the state Star Stable is at the minute with the engine, it's not going to look good. Either they'd release breeding and it would kind of not be great, or is what they're doing now is breeding's off the table. It was planned for a time, and then I think, as Flickers has said, I think they've kind of put that on the back burner, and kind of leave it until maybe they can fix the engine. Oh, I'm sorry. Dull Chestnut casually dismissing my IRL horse and her coat color. My poor Addie. I'm sorry. Please, send my apologies to Addie. I think she's gorgeous. She's just not my cup of tea. They should freaking not have that. Star Equestrian has it. It's a death trap for your wallet. Yeah, I'm not, like, even as a creator, I'm not a big fan of the monetization of Star Equestrian from like a consumer perspective. I've talked about this a little bit before about like from a content creator's point of view, Rival Stars Desktop is like peak. Like, the fact that I pay once to buy the key, to buy the game, and then it's completely up to me how much work I put into, you know, level up my horses and breed and do all of that. Like, that is just, it's perfect for showcasing a game. Star Equestrian is a lot trickier because I feel like it's harder to keep track of things as a content creator. If I don't spend a massive amount of money, I'm going to be missing out on a lot of, like, time limited horses, on a lot of breedings, on a lot of, like, you know, the nuance of it, and on top of that, there isn't the same, I don't believe, audience to watch Star Equestrian as there is Rival Stars. So yeah, imagine they release breeding and they crash their engine and the servers would just shut down. That would be upsetting. I feel like they might wait until they have more horses with the same UV layout. That would make sense as to why they're phasing out old horses. That would make sense. I'm not saying it's impossible, but it's not looking good for now. And Rattle has covered it a little bit. In general, as I kind of touched on a little bit earlier, everyone's finances aren't good at the minute. Everyone's suffering in both the games industry and the general economy. So, yeah. Oh, that's really cool. Nick says the Lemur website now has a feature where you can create your own outfit with your horse using all their products. You can even choose the color of the horse. That is really smart. Everybody loves builders. Everybody loves one where they can, like, mix and match and, like, create stuff. So that is really smart of Lemur. Lemurx? I can't remember. If there's one thing I'd like from Star Stable, it would be allowing us to get star coins from selling horses. I have horses I regret and they're a waste of star coins. But that's where they get you, Skittle. That's where they get you. Because you buy a horse and you regret it. Nom nom nom, star coins gone. Nom nom nom, you're not getting it back. Too bad. Because don't forget, then people could essentially... I mean, I guess that this wouldn't be a closed circle, but the point of the game is that the main monetary structure, apart from Star Rider, is buying horses. So if you got money back from buying horses, you'd minimize the profits, or at least, yeah, you'd minimize the profits because you'd be getting some return to be able to reinvest into buying another horse. So obviously they want you to start from scratch and to buy an all-new pack of Star Coins. So... doubt that that's gonna happen. I hated the Carly enough to sell it. Oh yeah, the Carlys were sad. They were really sad. Okay, I've decided after sitting here yapping, I want this pony. I want this horsey. So I'm thinking it's a youngster. It's a young horse. Are we thinking mare or stallion? Or gelding? What are we feeling? I'm tempted to go mare. I think it's cute. I am tempted to go mare. But I'm not entirely sure. What do we think? Stallion? Gelding. Mare? Gelding. Mare all the way. Okay, I'm getting mixed responses, so you know what that means. It's poll time. What? Oh, I'm screaming. Sorry. In all caps. What gender do we make the horse? Question mark. Yes or no is the answer. What gender do we make the horse? Yes or no? Mare, stallion, or gelding? Gelding. Oh. Gelding. Gelding. I can spell. There we go. Poll is now live. Congratulations. There we go. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already and click the notification bell so that you don't miss when I'm streaming next. And I'd really appreciate it if you like the stream as well because it helps it boost analytics, and that's always fabulous for supporting the channel. So I'd really appreciate if you did that. Give it no gender, upset the bigots, make it non-binary, make it a they them horse. Oh my god, so smooth. Thank you, Sandy. Stream Deck. Stream Deck, we love the Stream Deck. What happens if I click all of them at the same time? Just chaos, just absolute chaos over in the corner of the stream. That's so funny. Pinehaven ponies last the longest, now that I know that. Hi, dearly. I hope you're doing well. Live, love, non-binary horse. I love it. Mare is winning. Mare is winning by... not too much, it's just ahead. I'm happy to make it a mare. I feel like if you go to abigailpinehaven.com, no plug intended, if you go to, like, the My Horses page or the Horses page, you will notice that I'm pretty sure there is one mare on the page. It's Sporkle. Because Gizmo is a gelding, I think. Jericho is a stallion. Cheese is he, him. I don't know if we've decided if he's... I'm just going to assume most horses are just going to be a stallion, just in case I want to breed them. And Dave is a stallion as well. So they're all I've got a full stable of boys apart from Sporkle, which means I need to make more mares part of the server. No, it's not part of the server, part of the channel, if you will. Hey, Abby, are we going to see more RDR2 Jericho roleplay soon? So if you want to join us tomorrow, we're actually going to go cross-country with Jericho. It's a public event that's being hosted on Wanderlust server. We are competing tomorrow. I don't think we'll do that well. It's just more about getting Jericho out and into the world. But if you want to see that live, obviously it's not like full... filmed roleplay. It's not like fully immersive because my face cam will also be there so that I can say hi to you guys. But as for videos, it's been put on the back burner at the minute. I'm just too swamped with things, which is so sad. I feel like I've gotten to the point of being a creator where I'm at capacity, which means like I genuinely physically cannot do any more. Like there are not enough hours in a day. There is not enough energy in my body to do any more than I'm currently doing, which makes me really sad. So maybe I'll look for more like, I don't know, video editors. Maybe I'll look for, I don't know, maybe I'll blackmail Rattle into working for Pinehaven Productions. Sporkle is the only Smurfette. Yeah, she's not like the other Smurfs. She's the only Smurfette. Did you not even think about the fact that Sporkle is the only man? I know, it made me sad the other day. And it also makes me sad when I'm breeding in Rival Stars because I'm like, I don't have any like stable horses of mine that we could breed other than Sporkle. And maybe Kayla, she makes an appearance sometimes. Abby, you just have to make us editors work more. Yeah, more work for you, Sandy. Aha. Clone yourself, Abby. If you could give me an idea of how to clone myself, do you know how quickly I would? I would so quick, so very quick. I don't know how I'd make sure that I was the dominant clone. I mean, I'm not a clone, is what I'm saying. I'm not a clone, guys. But if I was to clone myself, I'd want to make sure that I was like the manager of the clones rather than just another worker, you know. Also, sheep. Help the Frisian poll is still up. Oh, not for me. For me, I've just closed the gender one, which is a meh. Yay! Just call her Broken Fortune. That's so sad. That's upsetting. What shall we call this pony? I'm thinking Milk. Just call the horse Milk. Abigail Pinehaven as a clone? No. I'm not a clone. Okay, Abby, we believe you. I can edit using Windows Movie Editor, no prior experience? Question mark, question mark, question mark. Yes, that's qualified you. Definitely. You hire Rattle for April 1st to edit a video and she'll make it into a horror show. Actually, Rattle's really good at editing. No tea, no shade. Rattle is actually very good at editing. I don't know how she'd do with a face cam, because I'm pretty sure, one, her internet would not allow her to download a face cam footage, because I recorded face cam for a video of hers, and then I gave it to her, and she was like, I can't download it, can you just give me the MP3? And I was just like, okay, that's fine. I was like making eye contact with the camera and stuff, but that's fine. You could just have the audio, I guess. Sobs. Sky. That's quite a nice name. Sky is a really nice name. Sporkle and Sky. I like that. I like that a lot. Yeah, here we go. So here's our Belgian. Should we ride her? Her video files are huge, would take forever for her. Flickers. My video files aren't huge. I mean, they are. I think I record my screen in 2.2K. To be fair, my camera's only 1080, so yeah. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Yeah, no, he's fine. I just cried a little bit. Hi, new to the stream. What's a gelding? Try to get out. Oh, try and get Abigail to see me. Hi, I see you both with a pen. A gelding is a male horse who can no longer reproduce. Because they had certain parts of their male genitalia removed. So that, one, they're not as... I wouldn't say stallions are dangerous, but it's like they will be like testosterone fueled, so they can act a little bit more, you know, brazenly. They tend to obviously get a bit like excited around mares, and apparently they're a bit stronger. Again, there's kind of more research to be done on stallions. That tends to be like the normal thing, and the geldings tend to be like chill. It's the same as like castration, essentially, is what it is. Meadowlark. I don't know what that is. Considering export time for me is usually 1 hour and I cannot touch the computer when it does, I think Rattle would just say 1 day. 1 day to just download it, let alone exporting. I don't even know what it would be like exporting. Resident Evil Horse Edition. What was that in reference to? 70 gigabytes? What? Wait, who exposed me? for 70 gigabytes. Listen, one was 70 gigabytes. Shut up. Shut up. Okay. Do you guys want videos or not? Because I can't make videos unless they're high quality. Okay. Okay, we'll send her to the stable and we'll keep riding our Frisian. Yeah, do you guys want videos or not? Because if you don't want videos, I'll stop making them. Nah, okay, now I'll go to Silverglade Manor, okay? No, a mare cannot be a gelding. Correct, yes. A mare cannot be a gelding. It's only stallions who can become geldings through castration. You can obviously castrate mares as well. It's a lot less common though, because obviously it's an invasive procedure. And from what I know, there isn't actually like huge benefits versus like the risks of it. So it tends to be that mares don't get castrated, but there isn't actually a word for castrated mares either, from what I know at least. Silverglade Manor. Silverglade Manor. They don't need to be that big of a file. If I'm filming for 40 minutes in 2.2K resolution, it does. It is, okay? Yeah, Flickers, how do we like it in the function? I can tell you all about the function. All we get is scraps. Sometimes we get peanut shells. Hey, maybe there's peanuts in the peanut shells. Have you ever checked? No, I don't think so. So, we are here at the Silverglade Manor. So, for me, the Andalusians are a no-go. There is no way this Andalusian is getting classed as a Gen 3. This, to me, Gen 2.5. Gen 2. This does not look Gen 3 to me. At all. Like, this was back when they were still doing quite heavy stylization, and like in the face it kind of has more stylization versus like the newer ones, which tend to go for more of like a realistic look. I mean, they're still stylized obviously, but they tend to have like more of like the same sort of like face expression. Sad illusion. that's good. That's quite funny. The horse looks burnt. Do you mean this one? It's sad horse. Oh, yeah, they have, like, almost eyeliner on as well. Oh, look, he's mad. Why are you mad, bro? Okay. Instead of sad illusion, it's a mad illusion. Also, I remember, this is the thing, when me and Queasy were slightly younger, we would have this, when we used to play Star Stable a lot, and it was, like, our main game, right? We used to have this pact that we couldn't get the same horses as each other. I don't know why. I don't know why we decided this. I think it was just that we wanted to feel like we had our own horses that the other person like didn't have. So I remember that it used to be a pact that we have that we wouldn't get the same horses as each other. And when the Lusitanas came out, she called dibs on this horse. And I was so mad. I was so mad. Ew, this color is so gross. I remember this horse. Where do I know this horse from? I feel like it was part of like a quest or something. Gross. Or was it this one? No, actually it was. Oh, it's this. That was the same one as the one I was looking at. But yeah, she got this Carmelo, and I was so mad. And she used to ride it everywhere, and it felt like she was rubbing it in. And I was always like, "That horse is so pretty. Can I have it?" We used to do this thing where we'd trade horses. We'd not actually trade in the game, but we'd say, "Okay, I'm gonna sell mine, and then you can buy that one." And you sell this one that I had that I wanted, and then, like, I can buy it. So that's how we navigated being mad at each other over having the same horses. Rattle says, I'm going to head off. It's sibling game night. We're going to try and get SpookTube famous in content warning. Enjoy the rest of the stream. Have the best luck on content warning. I adore that game. You should totally play sometime. And say hi to your siblings for me, Rattle. Have a great rest of your night. I love that Palomino. It was in a short story. It was so cute. This one... This Palomino color is just all off to me. It's just it. Nope. No, thank you. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Ooh, the Dutch Warmbloods have such a nice model. I think these are the ones with the really weird. Was it? Yeah, the extended trot, which kind of caused a bit of controversy because like this particular like flick of the hoof was considered like so extreme that it like wasn't required. Oh yeah, they're the KWPNs. Ah, cool. So that's actually what the Dutch Warmbloods are called. I didn't actually know that. So yeah. Horse stock market. Exactly. We had insider trading happening on the horse stock market. Me and Queasy would devise plans to swap horses, and although we couldn't physically trade the horses, we'd ask each other if the other person could buy it, and the other person would sell theirs. This one's really cute. I feel like I've seen that horse in like riding schools. That's really adorable. This one, yeah. This flea bitter's kind of cute. I think this is the one that Queasy bought for Gizmo. This one's adorable. I had a Marwari Brea that had the exact same coat color and coat pattern as this. I sold it, but it was really nice. Really, really sweet. Oh, that's cute, Dusty. Should I buy the Halloween wood deer? Is that the one with the moon in its antlers? Because that one's kind of cool, I can't lie. The English thoroughbreds. These horses are the bane of my existence. Like, this is the thing, is that Queasy, for example, was so excited for the curly horses. She loves the curly horses. She has like curly hair, so she thought she was going to be like represented by the curly horses. So when they came out, the absolute train wreck that they are, in my opinion at least, she was so upset. And I feel very similar to the English thoroughbreds. Because, like, why are their heads so small? Also, the gallop is the worst. Oh, never mind. The gallop is the worst thing I've ever seen. Amber Bowden, thank you for the $2. Buy that horse. Amber says, buy the horse. Thank you ever so much for the $2, Amber. I will think about it. I will think about it. Let's celebrate the first super on a live stream. Oh gosh, thank you, Amber. That's your first super chat. I don't know if that's across YouTube or just with us, but we're happy to have you. Thank you so much for the support. Yes, it looks exactly like a plank of wood, and I hate this fast gallop animation. Like the neck, like I feel like they looked at that BBC slow-mo of the thoroughbred running. It's just like, it's so bad. And I know that, yes, it's supposed to be akin to real life, and a lot of like thoroughbreds will have an underdeveloped neck. Like, what is this? What is this? Why are the legs moving like that? Why is there like no motion in the head? This isn't, this is so bad. This is so bad. These horses are so upsetting. The canter's all right. The trot, yeah, it looks a bit like perky, but it's okay, I guess. The walk is so sad, like with the drooped head. I feel like the walk cycle is so quick as well. It's all over the place, this animation. Blech, I don't like it. Hi, you guys look really cute. Oh, look, there's a unicorn, an honorary. Oh, look at that! I'm actually gonna scream. Look at the Arabian with the party hat on. Look how cute that is. Oh, it's so cute. I love it. I love it so much. I love the unicorn horn as well. Oh, she's got a crown on. Your crown is so cute. Is this a wild horse? Hello? Is this just an NPC horse? Oh, it's part of the quest where you have to go around and get the horses. This one's really nice. I really do like the Dutch warm bloods. Do Dutch warm bloods come in Palomino? Like, do you reckon that they'd like put Palomino out with this kind of sock? Because that would be cute. Everyone roast the horse. Everybody roast the English thoroughbreds. Want your very own model horse? Do you want your very own model horse that... Oh, I cancelled it. There we go. Do you want your very own model horse that doesn't look like a plank of wood? Go to pinehavenponies.co.uk. Don't be fooled by the .co.uk. Don't be fooled by the .co.uk. We do ship internationally. You'd think with the amount of times that I've said that phrase, I'm actually be able to say it, but apparently not. Do we like the cremello? I'm gonna say no. I used to really like cremellos when I was younger, but now I don't. I used to also not like bays when I was younger. And if you know me now, I like my bays. I very much like my bays. Thank you, Amber, for dropping in. I really appreciate the support. It's not a plank of wood, but horses are still plastic and materials. Exactly. At least it doesn't look like a plank of wood. The cremello looks like a bowl of mozzarella. That's so true. It does. It's cute, though. It's a cute bowl of mozzarella. Abigail can't speak Haven. That's me. I do want a Dutch warm blood, but the only one that I really like is this one. But then I think I'd want to get this one on my Pinehost account. Not this one. This one I want to keep to light horses, and the only light one of this is like a cremello. I don't like the cremello. Okay, where else can we hit up that has horse sales? We've been to Fairgrove. Is there any new horses in Mistfall? Oh, Woodier is the zombie-ish fjord. Oh, that one's really cool. That one's really, really cool. Pizza time! I have the chestnut. The chestnut's really nice. The chestnut's really, really nice. I want a Brea, but I'm too broke. Well, Pinehaven Ponies also stocks Schleich horses, and Schleich horses are a lot easier on people's wallets and people's budgets. So feel free to have a view of Schleich horses, and be aware that next week on Friday/Saturday, there will be a massive giveaway. Massive! That is being hosted on pinehavenponies.co.uk. So, keep an eye out. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Yeah, look at me go. I did 2 in 1. Make sure to subscribe to the channel and get notified because I will be posting about when that giveaway goes live. So there you go. They look like a fish, but a very pretty fish. I agree with that. Abby, you called my friend Crystal cute with the horse hat. We were so happy. That's so sweet, Sparrow. That is really sweet. Now, where are we going? Are there any horses in Mistfall? Are there any horses in Mistfall? Such a pro at this. Thank you, Sandy. Yeah, are there any... No new horses in Mistfall. Okay, we'll scratch that. We don't want to go there. I don't like the wild horses. There's none in Valley of the Hidden Dinosaur. Wow, that's sad. We've already been Valedale. We've been Steve's. We've been Fort Pinter. There's no horses being sold at Moorland. Where is the... we could go, we'll go Marley's. We haven't been Marley's yet. Marley now has horses for sale. Marley's Vintage Barn. Oh, wait. This is the ones I didn't really want. Starshine Ranch. Good call, Poppy Pixie. We will definitely have to pop by Starshine Ranch just to see what they've got. Moorland has horses for sale? Where? Where do they have horses for sale? Do they actually? Crescent Moon Village. But what horses are at Crescent Moon? Because from what I know, it's all the old horses, right? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Skittle. Which horses are at Moorland? I do not know. Okay, Percherons, cute. I have one on my alt. I have this one, and it's called Apocalypse, because it reminded me of an Apocalypse horse, and I love it. The white one's kind of cute. It's kind of cute. It reminds me a lot of the Frisian, though, and we just got the Frisian, so not too convinced on that front. Are there any other horses? Oh, they're over here. Ponies. Oh, this is the Vintage Barn. I won't be getting anything from here because I already have the horses that one. Look at the old Mustangs. Oh, this one was like my ultimate favorite when I came out. This one, I don't know if I have it anymore, but I loved it. It was really, really cute. I'm surprised a lot of these. Yeah, because the English thoroughbreds, the Gen 2s, are leaving. Oh man, I can't believe I sold those. Oh, that's upsetting. I used to have that one. I used to have that one. That one. I think I might have had that one as well. I still have Chance. I think I had that one too. A part of me is like, oh, I should get them. But then I'm like, oh, but they don't look that good. They looked really good when they came out, okay? When they came out, they were like, just impeccable. Oh, look at the Gen 2 Frisians. Gen 2 Frisians. I did quite like the Gen 2 Frisians. They were quite nice. We still got this one, which is the Frisian Sport Horse Dave. I used to have this one. I sold it. Used to have this one. I sold it. Think I also had that one. Don't think I had that one. Definitely had this white one, though. And, of course, I still have Dave. We still love Dave. I spam bought them on my second Swedish account. It was worth it. Queasy has, I think she's got 2 accounts on the Netherlands servers. And she has one on the UK. And one of the Netherlands accounts she uses as a rescue. So she goes and buys every single, like, retired horse before it, like, disappears. So she has, like, a stable full of, like, old, like, Gen 2, Gen 1 even horses. And she adores it. I think it's, like, the cutest thing. If I had that many accounts, I'd consider doing it, but I kind of want to keep my main a little bit more clean because I'm finding if I have a bunch of horses that I have to like train that I don't actually like, I end up just not playing. And it's not great. So apart from the Percherons, which we won't be dabbling in, what was the other one you guys said? Yeah, did we ever get an answer from Sandy about the Moorland horses? Yeah, where Justin is in Moorland. I'm going to go test this. We're going to go test this theory. Where is Moorland? Moorland Stables. I used to remember when I used to ride everywhere. I used to run everywhere. Because, I'm going to sound old here, back in ye olden days. Oh, Starshine Ranch, that was it. Back in ye olden days. Ooh, bats. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. Back in ye olden days, there would be separate trailers. So, like, the main land of Moorland, the main moorland, if you will, of, like, Silverglade and all of this, the trailers used to connect, but then the Golden Hills trailers would connect, but not to the mainland. The same with the trailers here in the Harvest Counties. I'm pretty sure actually the Silverglade ones included Firgrove in that. But you had to like get a trailer to the closest entrance, run across to the trailer in that like region, and then use them. So, but Yolden Day knowledge. Where are the Moorland, the horses here? You said where Justin is. Is this Justin? I think so. Oh my god, she was right. Oh my god, Sandy, I did not know that was a thing. Oh, okay, so here's this Shire. Cute. Oh, so it gives like starter people some horses to choose from. This is a very nice Frisian. This is a really nice Frisian. Not my cup of tea though. And here's a Lipizzaner. Cute. Arabian. I love the Arabians. I would eat all of the Arabians if they came out in more colours. I would definitely buy more of them if they came out in different colours because they're really nice. Is that a nice Icelandic? The Icelandics were cute, but they weren't, to me, they didn't speak as much as the Gen 2s did. Of course I was right. How dare you doubt me? I love that. Eat them? Oh yeah, I mean, like, I'd buy them. Did I say eat? I'm so sorry. I shouldn't have said eat. I meant buy. I'm not going to eat the horses, guys. I'm not a clone and I don't eat horses. It's definitely something that normal people say to each other. Starshine. Okay, on to the next thing. Please ignore what I just said. Starshine Ranch. Yay! I adore the Arabians, so do I. Like, I feel like they're nicely stylized. They've not got dish faces. The animations are pretty decent. They're not, like, the best, but I think they're quite nice. I think, for me, the Arabians, like, hit the sweet spot, and I really like them. So, horses and ponies over here. Oh, are these... Oh, American saddlebreds. To be fair, they look very akin to real life. They do look very akin to real life. They're not my cup of tea, like, conformation-wise. What are the animations? That's a really nice animation. They're getting a little bit... Oh, that head up is very up. Speed Rack. That's really cool that they actually have the name of the animation. Usually it's just called special animation. The fast gallop is a bit, like, goofy, though. Like, I feel like the legs come so far out. Slow gate? Oh, wow. It comes with, like, multiple gates. Oh, wow. Okay. Interesting. Oh, the Appaloosa's there? That's cute. Yeah, I think the American saddlebreds are nice. They're not my cup of tea. They're not my cup of tea, unfortunately. American quarter horses. I have this one on my alt account, so I'm not really interested in getting it on this one. Again, I think, in my opinion, the headset being so low all the time was a really bad choice. It would be nice if they had, like, a raining mode versus, like... I mean, the spin was always really cool, but yeah, like I think to be fair, the gallop being that low is kind of strange. And especially when it's like idle to have the animation like that, I don't know, that headset be so low. You love the quarter horses? Maybe I'm just being uppity and I'm like, oh, they don't have a head carriage of an English horse. Oh. So that could just be me. Oh, these are cute. The Appaloosas are really cute. Oh, the Appaloosas are really cute. I have this one on my alt, and I'm pretty sure I also have this one on my alt because I like them so much. The Appaloosas are really nice. This one, this one's kind of cute. I would have liked maybe a flaxen with, like, big socks, maybe. Yeah. This one, I know it's true to real life, but it just reminds me of moldy cheese every time I see it. The Appies are really nice, though. What's this? What are you? American Paint! Cute. The American Paints are always quite cute. This one was really iconic when it came out. This one's kind of nice. It's kind of up my alley, isn't it? With the, like, Palomino. Ooh, I kind of like that. Oh, this is just straight up Rain. They literally made Rain. I mean, obviously it can't be exactly the same because I'm pretty sure that would be, like, IP issues. But that's pretty much Rain. Wow. Yeah, I kind of like this one. Do we like this one? Do you think we should get this one? This Palomino? The face is kind of cute. Oh, now I have two of them next to each other. That's adorable. Is there anywhere else that sells horses? I mean, I know some of you guys were saying New Hillcrest. Or, what's it called? Is it New Hillcrest? Something Moon. Crescent Moon. Crescent Moon also sells horses. But I won't go South Hoof because they just have ponies. We've already been Jorvik Stables. We've been Golden Hill. We've been the Manor. We've been Moorland, we've been for Pinter, we're at Starshine now. So I'm pretty sure we could actually just check with Crescent Moon. Crescent Moon is dead. It's so sad because when it came out, it was so incredible. Like, the atmosphere, the decorating, it was just fabulous. But the problem is when you have areas that are so far away from, like, the main sort of, like, map area, is if you don't have stuff to do and stuff to, like, partake in, it's going to become dead really, really quick. Dundle also has horses. We can maybe check that. We can maybe check that. We have already had a look at the Mustangs. That was in Fairgrove. They were cute. I didn't end up getting any just because none of them really, like, spoke to me. Have you... Yeah. I just got a new paint horse gelding and he's 16.1 hands. Wow, he's tall. That's cute. Yeah, I think... Why not? Why not get this pony? Let's get her. I'm definitely thinking mare as well. She's giving mare vibes. I'm going to go with an adult. Yeah, maybe she's more... Oh, Peach. Peach is such a cute name. Peach, you're so cute. Okay, I'm going to call this horse Peach because that's adorable. That's adorable. I don't know where horses are. That's okay. You kind of have to, like, sort of know. Oh, that's cute. Look at them. Look at them hugging. I'm going to send you to the stable, though. You can have a look at them all together once we've kind of finished our shopping spree. So the last ones we'll have to go to is... Are there really any horses at Dundle, though? Is my question. I'm going to go Dundle just in case. Oh, wait. But there's no new horses at Dundle. Also, aren't the horses like a million miles away? Where are the horses at Dundle? I can't remember. Oh, they're literally right here. Okay, never mind. Yeah, so, ooh, they have Clydesdales. Clydesdales came out ages ago. Yeah, not a fan of the Clydesdales. They're cute. Not my cup of tea, though. Oh, the Connemara's. Shut up. Those are not Gen 3. Those cannot be Gen 3. These came out in, what, 2017? These are not Generation 3. These are Generation 2.5. I refuse. I refuse to believe these are Gen 3. Also, I already own this one. I don't think I had that one. I have this one. That's it. That's all of the Connemara's I have. There is no way that's Generation 3. Abby, look what generation the Connemara's are. Oh yeah, I just had a look at that. I am shocked. I cannot believe those are classed as Gen 3. That's ridiculous. Oh my god, and these North Swedish horses are Gen 3? Nah, I refuse. I refuse. I refuse. This is not generation. Again, these came out in like 2016, 2017. There ain't no way. There ain't no way those are Gen 3. Nuh-uh. No. Rejected. Final place we'll check is Crescent Moon. We could also... Did they get removed from New Hillcrest? Did horses get removed from New Hillcrest? Where was the first... Crescent Moon. C. Crescent Moon. Crescent Moon Village. There we go. The knobbly knees. I know. They look like Gen 2s. They're hardly even Gen 2.5. I know. I love the Connies as well. I completely agree, though. Like, it's pushing at 2.5. It really, really is. I think they're really nice for Gen 2s, but they're not Gen 3s. I think that's just a way for Star Stable to be like, yeah, we're not going to... This? Pamela, your posture. My girl. My girl, that is not posturing. Yeah, I think that's just a way for Star Stable to be like, yeah, we're not going to do that in a Gen 3. That we're only going to update it if either they move on to Gen 4, which is kind of... I don't know if they will move on to Gen 4, because I'm like, how many times can you release the same breed? I'm literally next to the stables. Hello. Hello, ponies. Okay, so here's where they've literally hidden. They have hidden the Jorvik Frisians here because people dislike them so much. They've quite literally hidden the Jorvik Frisians. Am I riding a Frisian? I am. I'm going to go up next to one. And we can kind of see the difference. So... I think the Jorvik Frisians are massive compared to the actual Frisians. They're a lot... Actually, oh no, it's because this was floating. Never mind. Never mind, they're not actually taller. I would say, like, facially, they're quite similar. Yeah, I would say this Jorvik Frisian is still more stylized. I think that the build for the Jorvik Frisians was quite nice. I think the animations were a huge letdown. Like, what is this? It looks like it's like, you know that ad, I don't know if you guys have seen it, of like I think it's like an Icelandic pony. Or like some kind of like, might be in the Gotland or something. Whereas like the horse was like animated to like bob its head and it was like in an advert. It was like a chestnut horse. That's what this looks like. The trot is okay. It just doesn't look unified at all. It looks like so like jumpy in the back. The canter is all right. It's not great. It's all right. The gallop is, again, really, it looks really disjointed. The fast gallop is just atrocious. Like, all of the tension is being held up in the shoulders here to, like, move the legs back and forth that quickly. It just, and yeah, and the back legs sort of moving in tandem looks so strange. Yeah, I don't know. It is an insult to the pony in the advert. I'm so sorry. It's such a shame because I think the model's really nice. If anything, the headset is maybe a bit too high because, like, what is going on there? I think generally if it's standing... Oh, actually, no. God, what did they do, actually? Why is the headset that high? It's like they yanked the neck all the way up. That's so weird. And then it has this, like, weird bulging gillet here. They had all of the parts to make this a really nice model, and then they went, you know what? No. And that's why people prefer the actual Frisians, because they actually look quite nice. And then we have, what are these class tests? Shut up! Shut up! These are not Gen 3s. I refuse. I refuse. These are not Generation 3. These are Gen 2. Gen 2.5, if that. These are not Gen 3. I refuse. The problem is that because it's a Jorvik Warmblood, they can be like, oh, it's just the Jorvik take on a Warmblood horse. So technically they never need to update it because they get to decide what a Jorvik Warmblood looks like. But this style of horse is the same as the one I'm riding. Hold on. Let me prove a point. I'm going to prove a point, okay? Okay, even just in the face, okay? You can see that this is, like, sculpted to be far more realistic. The eyes, like, okay, the Frisian still has that, like, kind of cutesy, like, big pupil. Obviously, it's not horse eye. That's kind of... That's kind of a funny look for a front-on horse. I mean, this one looks worse front-on, though. Like, where are you looking? You remind me of units, like, looking in multiple directions. But, like, the style of the horse is just not at all the same. Like, this one, they're trying to go for, like, a stylized realism. This one is just straight stylized. I refuse to believe that that's the same generation. It's a Gen 1. This is, like, a Gen 2.5 max. Maximum. The Jorvik Frisians look lame, and the eyes look too big, it's uncomfortable. The head looks nothing like a Frisian, as someone with a Frisian. What, these ones, the Jorvik, yeah, the Jorvik Frisians. I think it would be really nice if the headset was just a little bit more relaxed. Like, there's no reason for the headset to be this high. They look like giraffes. They genuinely look like giraffes. Like, look, when it stands, okay, this is a high headset, but it feels like the other ones are, like, pulled all the way back. It just looks strange. Also, we might as well run to do Hillcrest just to see what they've got. To see what they're up to. It's so upsetting, I know. Abby, you just offended my horse. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Sparrow. I did not mean to. Also, I forgot to put my shaders back on. I've just been running around without shaders. It's like ruined the autumn theme. Don't assault giraffes like that. I know. I'm sorry. I feel like I owe them an apology now. Do you reckon you stream Ranch of Rivershine in the future at all? Yeah, for sure. It's a very grindy game. It's a very, very grindy game. And the problem is it can get very repetitive. And I'm not entirely sure of how that's going to play out very well in a live stream. I'm happy to try, though. But at the same time, I don't know what kind of numbers of people are, like, interested in watching, like, Ranch of Rivershine. Because obviously, if not that many people are interested, there's not really any point in me streaming it. Because I could be streaming something that people are interested in watching. Oh, there are horses here. Hello. Are these Icelandics? They are. Hello, Icelandic horse. Oh, you guys are kind of... I don't think I own any modern Icelandic horse. This one's kind of nice. Although I feel like I can kind of see the paint brush stroke. Hey, can you guys see it? Because it's like a tricolor horse where it has like that dark bay as well as like a lighter bay. You kind of like see a brush stroke here. That's kind of broken the immersion for me. Yeah, I wish there was more, like, Palomino color. I mean, there's this, but this is more like a red roan. That's a shame. I would have gotten one if there was, like, a bright Palomino. But no. Is this where the horses are now? Because I'm pretty sure the horse market used to be in this, like, town center thing. Oh, there are. Oh, it's the condemned curly horses. I feel like they've basically gone and put all of like the least popular horses in like the south of the harvest countries, or the harvest counties, sorry. Like, this is where the Jorvik Frisians, the curly horses, I didn't think the Icelandics were that unpopular, but apparently they are. The Jorvik Warmbloods, the Agalteeks! No! The Agalteeks are so bad. They look so bad. Why is the neck so long? If Slenderman was a horse, this would be this would be a horse that is Slenderman. Is there a black? Oh, there is. This is this is just straight up Slenderman as a horse. I cannot believe that they basically have a whole section dedicated to like horses that they're ashamed of. No, the Marwaris. I quite like the Marwaris. God, that's a lot of Marwaris. I quite like them. I already own this one. I think this Palomino is kind of like a dirty Palomino. I'm not the biggest fan of it. I thought the Marwaris were quite cute though. I have this one on my alt. This Cremello's kind of nice. Ooh, this one's kind of nice. I can't believe they put the Marwaris with like the rest of the horses to like be like gather dust and get forgotten about. Because let's be real, right? When you're opening a new area, like for example the South Harvest counties, everything's new and exciting, and you get to like shop for new horses. But let's be real, the South Harvest counties are so like violently dead that like you come here, okay, you might be excited when you open it for the first time, and then you just never come back here because there's nothing to do. Like other than like once you've completed all the quests here, that's it. There's nothing to do. This isn't a hotspot. This isn't like a place you go. I mean, to be fair, I kind of feel that about most places that are quite far away from like what I would consider the center, which is like Silverglade is pretty much like the center of the map. South Hoof is usually pretty dead. South Harvest County's dead. Mistfall kind of dead. I mean, to be fair, Wildwood's probably brought it back. Valley of the Hidden Dinosaurs dead once you've done everything there, which is so sad. I feel like Golden Leaf Stables has actually clung on because it actually has theming, which is quite nice. Abigail also said they don't want to invent the wheel every time, so Jorvik Warmblood is the same model of all the horses, just sculpted different ways and added more polygons. That makes me upset. Because, like, I get it, that they want to use the same polygons, and so there will be somewhat limited, but it just means that they're going to keep making horses that don't look good. To be fair to them, recently, a lot of the horses do look good. These curlies are just so upsetting. These curlies are upsetting. I can't believe they did the curlies like this. Fun fact, I believe I'm allowed to say this, because it's not like... Yeah, I'm going to assume this isn't under whatever NDA I signed. When I went to Star Stable HQ in 2019, I think it was 2019, I actually saw the curlies like in like being made. I was given like a sneak peek of them. And like I obviously couldn't tell anyone, I couldn't say anything. So I was really excited to see them come out, because all I had kind of seen was like the reference images and like the base kind of like 3D model that they were gonna use. Obviously I didn't get like any footage of it or anything, but I remember being like, oh, that's really cool. And then when they came out, I was like, what did they do? What did they do to them? What did they do to them? It was so upsetting. Oh well. And you did nothing to stop it? I didn't know! At this point, I wasn't a game consultant either, so I wasn't actually well versed in how to create a horse and stuff like that. I bet you could have stopped the monstrosity. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I feel like the Icelandics were put here because Icelandics have always been in the South Harvest counties, because they were considered like kind of premium horses, which I quite like. I wish that there was more kind of like level locking in the game, and there was more like to kind of work to unlock. I just wish the work that you had to do wasn't so like grindy. So yeah. Changed my name from Bird with a Pen to Fleur. Okay, cool. Thanks for letting me know. SSO said that in an interview with Peter Fredrickson. I don't think I saw that interview. The curlies kind of look like dogs. I have heard that a lot. I've heard that a lot. Abby, have you seen the Jorvik Freeze's rear? It's like a stomp. I think I have. I don't think I have one on this account, but I have seen it. It is very aggressive. Also, I get really sad looking at these, because there's something I just adore about the fact that there's like this little shop that's like at the side of the stables, and like the signs, like, yeah, okay, it's not super realistic, and yeah, most barns won't have like a shop attached next to it, but it feels so Star Stable-esque, and it reminds me so much of like when the game was sort of like in its infancy, and like what I remember playing with as I was growing up. So like seeing it like boarded up and like with the close sign makes me so sad, because I feel like this is slowly being erased from reality. But that's the thing, is like I feel like I would love to do game consulting for Star Stable, but I'd have to be really careful that I don't let like nostalgia cloud my judgment, because it would be so easy for me to say like yeah, add stuff like this where it feels like more nostalgic and yada yada, and then it not actually serve a purpose, or it not actually be as like, I don't know, profitable as like they would hope, for instance. So I'd have to be careful that I don't like let like my nostalgia and love of this game cloud whatever consultancy that I do. Not that they would hire me, because I feel like I've roasted their game far too hard. I genuinely feel like I have just put out far too much criticism of Star Stable for them to consider hiring me as a consultant. Right, where are we going? Okay, actually I'm gonna back out of this trailer. And I'm going to go home. I'm going to call for pickup. And we're going to look at our brand new horses. And then I'm thinking we pick a horse and we just do a training circuit with them. How do you shrink the curlies? What do you mean, how do I shrink the curlies? I don't know how to make them smaller. I don't think that's the thing. Abigail Pinehaven, did you not only buy one? No, I bought 2. 3 even. Actually, Sandy, I bought 3. I bought 3 horses. So I'm gonna yoink you out, yoink you. I don't need you. And then we'll go level. Peach was one. We got Sky as well. And we're currently riding Angel Aura. So who do we train? Do we train Peach, who is this gorgeous... I don't even remember what your breed is. Are you... What are you? What are you? Who are you? Ah, no, I want your... Here we go. American Paint Horse. So we can ride Peach, the American Paint Horse, or this gorgeous Belgian Warm Blood, which I kind of wish this coat was on the Dutch Warm Blood, because I prefer its like build. Or we can keep riding Angel Aura. What do we think? I'll make a little poll so that we can keep track of people's opinions. Which horse do we train? Angel Aura, Peach, or what was the other one's name? Sky. Ah, Sky. There we go. Which horse do we feel like training? To be fair, I do really like Angel Aura, but I kind of want to ride Sky. I think Sky's quite nice as well. The Warm Blood, 100%. Peach, says Sarah. Right. The American Paint escaped my mind. Yes, I'm not a fan of that breed. Yeah, I like them, but I do think that they could have done more with the coats, you know. Chocolate apples are a crime. Toffee apples are the real Halloween tree. People make chocolate apples? That sounds like a crime, to be honest. Toffee apples scare me because I have a thing about my teeth. I had braces, and for a long time my teeth were like really kind of like crooked, and like they were a big source of insecurity for me. And so after I got them like straightened and I had braces and I religiously wear my retainer, the worst thing that could possibly happen to me is like my teeth being pulled out by a toffee apple. Like, just my luck, you know? So I'm steering clear of toffee apples, and I'd rather not do that. Yeah, I'm trying, Sandy. I'm trying. We're trying to do it. Thank you, Wolf Walker, for joining us. Really nice having you. Also, Abigail, you said you weren't going to play SSO anymore. What happened? I would say, personally, I still don't play SSO, but I'm trying to stream sort of more often, and I'm just trying out Star Stable. Obviously, I love seeing familiar faces, like Sandy. We've got Skittle, Sarah. I know Nyx comes on a lot and says hi. You know, I can see the familiar faces like Diamond, Spark Games, people like that who I pretty much like see almost every stream. But I'm just seeing, like, testing, like, putting feelers out for like what numbers are, what people are interested in, what works for me as a streamer as well, because like Rival Stars is great, people really love Rival Stars, but Rival Stars drains me, and like I'm always so worried about doing the same things over and over again, and there isn't a lot of like variation in the game for streaming. So it's a little bit difficult to like keep it fresh. So whereas Star Stable is kind of something that I don't normally do. I don't make videos on Star Stable. Whereas being able to stream it might give us like something that maybe. SSO equals yap. SSO streams are so good for debate. That's a great point. That actually reminds me, we used to have a segment, because I used to just be a Star Stable channel, if you didn't know, because pre Horse Game Renaissance in like 2019, 2020, Star Stable was pretty much the dominant horse game. Like, that was the only thing people were playing. And I used to have a segment on the stream called Positivity Time, and I had this cute little intro for it, and we basically turned the chat into like like a space to be happy and positive, and we used to like talk about, you know, things we were grateful for, and things we, you know, wish we could tell people that we loved and stuff like that. And it was like a really wholesome segment, and I remember doing that quite a lot, but I don't think we've done anything like that recently. I definitely don't have that positivity time screen that I used to have, but that's like throwback. That's like blah, 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 what's it called? World tour kind of time. Like, it was a very, very long time ago. Abigail, honestly, I wish you hadn't SSO, just made your own SSO community. I totally cried inside that you left. That's so sweet that you thought so highly of me, that when I kind of stopped making content on it, that you were sad. I really appreciate that, Norman. Thank you. I mean, like, I wouldn't say that I will for sure keep doing Star Stable content. Like, as I was just saying, like, I like to keep things fresh, and I like to, like, be able to, you know, obviously play on my strengths as like a streamer and a content creator, and at the same time do what people want to see. So if, for example, I do too many Star Stable streams, it's just going to be the same thing over and over again, which I really, really want to avoid. But obviously, with me not having done Star Stable in so long, there is kind of more for me to explore, but that doesn't necessarily mean that there's more for my stream viewers to explore, because they might have already, you know, done all this stuff. They might have already experienced a lot of this. So I'm tentative to say I'd be interested. I'll definitely have a look at like the analytics, because fun fact, I can't see my view count when I'm streaming because it freaks me out. So like, because I get in my head about it, you know. I'm like, oh, what if I'm not doing enough, and what if I'm doing too much, and it's like I get in my head about it. So I prefer not knowing what my view count is, because it just allows me to like focus better. So it's usually after the stream that I get like a sense of what people were enjoying. I can also see stuff like when were peak like chat time, so when were people sending the most messages, and I can go back to that point and kind of have a look at like what we were talking about. And where are my horseshoes? I have a tab dedicated to horseshoes. Oh, I've deleted them all. That's really sad. I used to collect horseshoes and now I don't. Okay, in the bin. Wait, yeah, start again. In the bin we go. In the bin we go. So yeah, your SSO community was refreshing within the rest of the drama. That's the problem, Skittle, is I felt myself slipping into more of like I did start speaking out critically against Star Stable, because not because I hated Star Stable, and not because I was, you know, jumping on the drama trend, but because I really loved this game. Hi guys, thanks for sticking with me. It's really nice to see you all. I see we've got our Arabian with the party hat, Crystal Moondawn, and Riley Sour Sparrow, as well as Azura Mistral, who's been here the entire time, Alexandra Sapphire Daughter, and Ada Gladeheart. You guys are looking fantastic. Would you like to join me in a bit of chatting and training, because I would like to jump into that, so we can kind of have a bit of a conversation if you haven't already kind of been following in the chat. But yeah, what I kind of wanted to touch on was, I'm talking like many, many years ago. Obviously, some of you might not have sort of been watching me at that time, but I was struggling to make content because content wasn't doing well, like view-wise. And if you don't know, this is my full time. So when things don't do well, oh god, I can't wait. Oh wait, hold on. I need to be able to, oh, I have to contact customer support. Server error. Okay. All right, I just accidentally did something. I meant to like brush and care for my horse so I could actually gallop. So yeah, I was starting to like struggle to make Star Stable content. I wasn't like enjoying the content that I was making. I felt like just yet another person doing the same things that everyone else was doing. And I was seeing glaring issues in the way that Star Stable was being run and the things that Star Stable Entertainment were doing, you know, blatant sort of, I have to be careful with the words I use here, but blatant, hello? Why are you not trained enough? I would have thought that you'd, you silly horsey. Hold on. I still can't run. I thought, okay, whatever, okay, hold on. Let me actually care for this horse so that I can gallop. There we go. Peach just took a little extra love in. There we go. So yeah, back to what I've been trying to say for the past 5 minutes. I just started getting a little bit too caught up in it, and it didn't make me happy, and it didn't make the people who were watching me happy, because I was just shining more light on the issues that Star Stable had, and I just, as much as that is important, it wasn't making me happy. Like, I want to be excited about games, and I want to be you know, happy when things come out, and I want to be excited, and I want to, you know, sing their praises. And as much as I can sit there and give criticism, I want it to be a balance, you know? I want to be able to say, like, I was really excited for this game, and I think that this is done really well, but I think could be improved upon. A bit like how we did with Tales from Ravine, in that we can, like, see where things need improvement, and we can talk about it. Whereas Star Stable started to feel like all it was just bugs and horses and bugs and money and horses and bugs and money and da-da-da-da-da. So it, like, as a content creator, there just wasn't anything for me there. So I just wasn't enjoying the game anymore. I still wouldn't say I particularly enjoy this game. I enjoy more just talking to you guys, to be honest. Like, that's where I enjoy the streams for. It's not like I'm sitting here, like, really enjoying myself. It's more like I get to talk to you, which is really nice. So, yeah, it is a bit of a shame about Star Stable. I'm not saying Star Stable can't make a comeback in the long form kind of thing. If they added breeding, I think they absolutely would come back in long form, 100%. But as, you know, Flickers has said, that it doesn't look like they will be doing breeding anytime soon, which is sad. SSO kind of excluded the community. They stopped listening. Nowadays they're better, at least the social media team. What? Okay. I don't know what I'm doing to cause that server error, but you stop yelling at me. But yeah, I agree with that. It definitely felt like that from, like, a creator's point of view. So, yeah, again, I've stepped away from it. I'm not really that interested. To be fair, I still follow Star Stable on Instagram, but I'm not really keeping up with the updates, just because sometimes it would make me frustrated, especially if I went into the comments and everybody else was frustrated. Like, it just makes you more frustrated. That's kind of the reason I've stepped away from Instagram as a whole, is because I felt myself getting, like, it isn't until you give yourself that break that you realize every day when you wake up and you go on these social media platforms, you are almost in this tide current of whatever you're seeing. Like, one minute you're mad because someone said something and it's rude, and then the next minute you're like, oh, that's so cute, look at this thing, and then the next minute you're socializing and you're talking to people, and then you're creating stuff, and then you're just, like, constantly, like, your brain is just fizzing as it's, like, trying to keep up with all the dopamine and all the emotions that you go through being on social media. And it wasn't until I took a step back that I'm like, wow, none of that was making me happy, and none of that was making me fulfilled. And I think, like, if you don't know, I'm 23 now. I'm not saying I'm having a midlife crisis, but I've been in the same location for a very long time, and that location has never made me happy, and I've never been content here. So it's, for me, instead of trying to, like, get bogged down by that, instead I'm like, okay, how am I going to make my life feel more fulfilling every single day? Just a little bit, whether it be I spend a little bit more time with friends, or I live stream more because I enjoy live streaming, or I'm doing the videos that I want to do. So yeah, exactly. I'm 21. Exactly. I think as you get into your 20s, obviously it's different for everyone, but I definitely found, like, the world is almost new and you're almost like a baby adult. I think that's the best way to put it. You're a baby adult. And so, yeah, I just kind of found that things that weren't making me truly happy, I'm happy to cut out, because, you know, being 23 makes you realize that, you know, you're not the 16-year-old you once were, and that a lot of time has passed, and that can be scary in itself, and it has been scary to be like, oh my gosh, this video of mine is from 6 years ago. And it's like, oh, 6 years ago I was 17. What? Like, that's terrifying. That's crazy. That was a lot of time. And, you know, I think in general, I think people, especially if you spend a lot of time on social media, will agree that you feel a lot of your life kind of slip away from you, and you don't necessarily remember a lot of it, or at least that's what I found. So cutting out social media in that kind of speed way has been really good. Like, TikTok, never gonna go back on TikTok. No, thank you. I will make reels, I will make shorts, and I will post them on TikTok. I'm not scrolling on TikTok though. No, thank you. What do you want from me, server? I don't know what you want from me, okay? I'm gonna have to get rid of that server error every time that I play. That is very #annoying. Social media is exhausting, especially when you keep up the trend. When you're my age of 27, I hope you're not as burned out as I am. That's the thing, is things move so quickly. Things move so quickly. And it could be difficult to keep up with, especially in I'm not saying that as you get older, you move slower. I mean, you do, but, like, not in, like, oh, you're getting so old, you're, like, physically moving slower. But it's, like, you want to, you know, sit back and take things in and to enjoy the little things. And I feel like with social media, that's really hard because you're too busy, even if it's subconscious, you're too busy comparing yourself to everyone. It's like, oh, I had I had a coffee from this tiny coffee shop and it had that cute latte art on it and I'm going to take a picture. And then you're like, you go on social media and you're like, oh, but this person had like a Canon camera and they had the lighting set up. And then you realize, wait, no, that's AI. That was AI generated. That coffee doesn't even exist. Okay, so now, you know, should I be AI generating my coffee so that it looks nice so that I can post it on social media? It's like things move so quickly and it's like, then you forgot to enjoy your coffee. You forgot to actually sit there and be like, wow, that's really pretty art that I'm looking at. And I'm going to enjoy this coffee and I'm going to drink all of it. And then I'm going to move on with my life and that's okay. And it's like, that gets so lost in like the speed of like, have to be involved, have to keep with the times, do the trends. Yeah. Abby, we literally love you. Don't stress about it, video ideas or anything. We'll still be devoted to your channel and still love your content. Don't forget about the poll. Thank you for my reminder, Rachel. I really appreciate that sentiment. I really, really do. It does, like, as a content creator, it's so... I actually was talking to my dad about this the other day. It's like, it's so easy to get, like trapped in, like, what is everyone else doing? What is the view counts on this type of video? Are my videos performing well? Am I doing, you know, editing up to a standard? I especially feel that for me, at least. I'm like, I send some face cam videos off to editors. Flickers was here before. She edits my videos. Sandy's still here. Sandy edits my videos. And I get videos back from them. And I'm like, oh my God, this was amazing. I love the humor they put in it, the special effects, the, you know, the little like zoom ins. And then I edited a video the other day, which was Tales of Rain Fiend, and I watched it and I was like, I do not have the skill that these people have. Hence why I pay them to do my videos for me. It obviously takes a lot of pressure off of me, obviously, that I don't have to edit it. But it's gotten to the point now where I'm like, literally skill-wise, these people are outskilling me. But it's nice to be able to know that people still like enjoy my content and, you know, would like to support the channel even if I was doing like less popular content. So I really appreciate messages like that. It reminds me that I'm human and it's not all about the numbers and it's about the people. And it's about moments like this where, you know, these live streams aren't that popular, but that's okay. I don't need them to be. It's more about the fact that I get to sit down and like talk to people and like remind myself that there's real people that are watching my content and real people that are interacting in the same spaces that I'm in, and it's not just like a game of numbers and analytics and, you know, worrying about, you know, what the next move is going to be, worrying about what the next video is going to be scheduled as. So yeah. Noman says, Abigail, I feel like if we get an engine update that can handle better graphics and better lighting in the game, it would totally make I would totally make SSO movies. That's awesome. You know what though, I'm going to build on that and I'm going to say, I think that they made an interesting move. And I want to hear what you guys think about this because I don't have any analytics to back this up. No analytics whatsoever, right? Skilling is now added to the Abigail invented vocabulary. It's a great word, actually. It's a great word. Yes, we are real. No robot. Exactly, Cosmo. Exactly. The first ever video I watched of yours was types of SSO players, and I remember you made a comment about Violet Flagon being so popular, so I stayed away from her for a while. Why? That's so sad. She was very, very popular. I mean, she still is. She's, you know, she's adored. She's loved. May she rest in peace, poor girl. But yeah, that's funny because that's a very, very old video. I cannot watch those videos. I voice acted in them. Oh my God. Oh my God. My voice is so high pitched. I forget how high pitched my voice was. I don't want to say was because it is still kind of high pitched. But yeah, I cannot watch those videos. Those are quite popular videos for their time as well. This was again just at the cusp of like the peak of Star Stable content. And I had a lot of fun making them. So that's the main thing. Hi Lena, nice to see you. I did start watching her after a while, but I don't know why I didn't first. Were you like rebelling? Were you like, oh, if that person's popular, I'm not going to watch them because they're too popular for me? Because I'm pretty sure when I was younger, I used to do that. It's not that I would dislike people, but I'd be like, I'm not like the cool kids. Not like the cool kids. I'm not like the other like Star Stablers. I watch like obscure YouTubers, and I watch people before they're popular. I remember being a little bit like that. Because I was always like, I'd find like these small Star Stable YouTubers and be like, I really like your content. This was obviously before I was like anyone. And I'd be like, oh, I really like your content. And like, you know, they'd like heart my comment and like comment back. And I'd be like, I feel seen. So that is another part of being a smaller creator that's always really nice, is when people interact with you. Hi, Samantha. I hardly get to watch live streams anymore. I used to watch them a lot. I sadly can't anymore. Most are on my work days. You work on Saturdays and Sundays? Nice to see you, Samantha. How are you doing? How is everything with your health? Are you feeling better? Are you like on the road to recovery? I assume that you're working quite a bit. Hi, Simon. I hope you're doing well. We're just having chats. We're having chats. Talking about topics. I actually did have a list of topics that I wanted to ask, but I don't know where I put the paper, and my brain's not working. So if anybody has any questions that you'd like to ask, not just me, but the chat, please feel free to put them in the chat, and I'll pick a couple of my favorite ones, and we'll start a discussion about them. They can be Star Stable related, they can be horse game related, they can be YouTube related, they can be, could be general if you can't think of anything in those categories. Abigail, can you do a stream marathon where you play Star Stable, Rival Stars, Roblox, Tales from Ravine, and other games in one stream? That would be fun. Do you think? I'm a little tempted, okay? I'm not convinced. I'm a little tempted. Because if you haven't seen, I met two people at the gaming summit at YouTube, Google HQ, a couple weeks ago. And they do like DayZ content. And they recently did a 24-hour stream. But obviously I'm a single person, whereas they're two people. So I think they would have like a couple hours where they could like nap or sleep or try and rest at least. But I'm tempted. I don't think I'd do 24 hours because I think that would be way too intense. It would be on like a be right back screen for like 90% of the time. Instead, maybe what is a stream marathon? Like 6 hours? 12 hours? I could probably do, I've done 6 hours before. I've done 6 hours. It was brutal, but I've done 6 hours. I might maybe ask my dad to step in and be like, hey, can you talk to them for a bit while I like go eat or something? Let's go to, actually we'll go Fort Pinter and work backwards from Moorland. Did you do a Star Equestrian review? I didn't do like an official review. I did like a play test kind of playthrough video, and then I just didn't really do any more content on it because I feel like the game doesn't look that great on PC. It looks really good on mobile because for a mobile game it looks really good, but it didn't really look that good on PC. So I mean, if you circle between 3 creators, that would work. Are you suggesting that I circle between you, Rattle, and myself, Sandy? Is that what you're suggesting there? How did you get into making content? Heather, that's a great question. I got into making content because this is so silly. It's not silly. It's cute. It is cute. When I was younger, I think I was maybe 14, 15. This was obviously pre like YouTube being very, very big. Like, there weren't any YouTubers in the Star Stable space doing like face cam. There were barely any people doing voiceover content. This was purely like music and text. That was like the peak for Star Stable at that time. And I used to listen to music while I was training horses on Star Stable. And it was by myself, by the way. I don't think I like drill this in enough. But when I was like pre my channel, I was super antisocial on the internet, which is probably a good thing because I was only like 14. No, I was younger than that even. It was maybe like 12, 13, 14. No, Ricky! You made me fall off the cliff. And so I basically, like, I hid the fact that I played Star Stable from my friends in real life. I did not want them to know. That was embarrassing. So I used to play by myself on Star Stable, and I used to listen to music, and as the horses were running around, I used to pretend that the horse is in a music video or in, like, a movie. And I would watch a lot of Star Stable movies, and Northina, if anyone remembers her, she used to do training times, and I would watch that content on YouTube, and I'd be like, they are like the coolest people. Like, they are the coolest people that I've ever seen. And it was 2016, 16, the Christmas of 2016, I was 15 years old. It was a difficult Christmas, but I had asked my dad to get me a video editor for Christmas. And he got me, I think it was Movavi Video Editor 12 or something. It was like a very, very old version of what it is now. And I had a free version of Bandicam that I used to like crop the watermark out of, and I would then like record, and I was like, I want to be a YouTuber, I want to start making videos. And I mean, you can probably, actually, to be fair, I think I've members only some of the older content, maybe even privated some. I kind of wish I hadn't done that now, but yeah, I would just play Star Stable and like make little music videos, and then I got into making like mini movies and stuff like that. So yeah, that's kind of how I got into content. It was pretty much like, I just thought the people that did content were like really cool, and I wanted to do it too. And I used to pretend that I was in music videos and movies and stuff. And even though I wasn't that good at editing, I really enjoyed the filming aspects of it. So yeah, that's kind of how I got into it. Never heard 12 hours being said so reluctantly. I'm tentative. I mean, I did the 12-hour when it killed me. I was locked out for 3 days. Oh my word. Oh my goodness. Abby, I mean like 20 minutes of one game, 20 minutes of one game to fit into 1 hour, 2 hours of all the games. That sounds really cool, Norman. But I don't really think 20 minutes is enough time to really get into a game. Because you'd have to kind of do, like, I would say at least 45 minutes to an hour of each game. I would think. So, oh, help, I'm wheezing the lad on your horse. That was Ricky. Ricky is a fitness trainer, and for some reason he thinks it's appropriate to sit on the back of my horse. Even though he's a fitness trainer, he should be running. I mean, now it's mentioned. Can you make a video of you going to a lesson? No, I look terrible riding a horse. I do not like that. I'm not, like, aesthetic, you know? And again, I haven't done too many lessons, so I'm definitely not, like, in great form. I would love to, I think actually Lewis took a few videos of me riding. Was it mostly pictures, Lewis, or were there some videos? I think there were some videos as well. I actually might get you to record some of my early lessons. So maybe after I get more lessons and maybe one day become like a horse channel, I can be like, look, this is my beginning. Look how bad I was riding. Maybe. But I probably won't do one now because I'm just not confident enough. And if I post a video of me riding when I'm A, not confident, and B, not actually that good, I don't want to be flamed on the internet. Like, I don't want Raleigh Link coming after me for being a bad beginner rider. I don't need that on my conscience. So probably not. It would probably be like more like a, oh, look at my improvement and my riding journey video type thing. Opinions on spaghetti hoops. When I was younger, I always used to have Peppa Pig shaped ones, and up until a month ago I did because it was quick and easy lunch. But I could make but hoops are cheaper. That is adorable that you would still eat the Peppa Pig shaped ones. That is so cute. I don't think I ate spaghetti hoops that much. I think we had them like a couple times. I wasn't into like soups or like liquidy kind of like foods. Like I was never into soups or stews or anything like that. Like I like my bread. I was a very big bread kid. Like I would just eat straight bread, like straight slices of bread. I would just nom nom nom. Don't ask. I don't know. Oh my god, Abby, any plans for your 200 subscribers special? Could be only a year away now. Oh, look, Luciana's on, like, one of the horses that I was talking about earlier, the ones that I have, but I'm not sure if I'm keeping. 200k. I don't know. It tends to be 200k specials. Unless they're, like, content that people want to watch, they don't really do that well. Like, subscriber milestone videos don't necessarily, like, hit a good audience because, like, people want to see a certain type of content, not necessarily, like, just you celebrating, like, reaching a milestone. So, I don't know. Maybe something. I don't know what I do. Maybe like some kind of fun live stream would be nice. I'm trying to avoid the vignette, but it's come for me. There is no escaping the vignette. Please leave. Please leave. Great to see you back in Star Stable. As a crazy busy vet student, why am I struggling to say that? Am I having a stroke? Star Stable is a great way to unwind for me after a long day of surgery and classes. That's a great way to put it, Courtney. Of like, as much as I will flame Star Stable for not being a particularly like riveting game to play, sometimes you don't need games that are riveting. Sometimes you can just have games that are nice to unwind to and play. And you know, as Courtney said, like after a long day of being very stressful and rushing around and doing things, it's nice to come on where you can just, you know, canter from place to place and do your little quests and train and chat with your friends or doing whatever you're doing. So, yeah, as much as I flame Star Stable, I can appreciate that there is definitely an audience for it as well. So, yeah. Abigail, what's your favorite dessert? Ooh, that's a great question. That is I would say, off the top of my head, lemon sorbet. I love lemon sorbet. Oh my gosh. If I could just eat a tub of lemon sorbet. In fact, I think I've done that before. I think it was last year. Marks and Spencer's was selling a lemon sorbet. And I loved it so much, I went to check if Marks and Spencer's do delivery to my house. They don't, so I didn't have it this year. Wow. I'm probably going to get some more when we do our Christmas shop. But I love lemon sorbet. I will eat an entire tub. And I won't even be sorry. The problem is I do have a really, like, big sweet tooth. But as I'm getting older, I have a lot less tolerance for, like, a lot of sugar. So I feel like I have to, like, spend my sugar, like, quota quite carefully. Whereas lemon sorbet doesn't feel like a quota. Future This Esme, maybe. I always have looked up to This Esme. I think she's fabulous. I think her content has gotten a little bit, like, how's the best way to put this? To me, she seems a little bit removed. You know? That's kind of what I feel like. She used to be quite relatable. Whereas I feel like now she's become almost so... She's a bit like Emma Chamberlain. Why can't I say her name? Emma Chamberlain. There we go. Where Emma used to make, like, very, like, relatable content. And she was, like, just another girl. You know, she's one of the girls. Whereas now she's become so famous and so popular and so, you know, wealthy that she's living a completely different life to, like, what a lot of people are. And I feel like that's, at least that's from my perspective, is kind of what this Esme is to me a little bit, in that, like, she's still a lovely person. She's a wonderful person, from what I can tell online, at least. I've never met her. But when I see her videos, it is like, oh, trying on, like, the latest Hugo Boss outfit, or, like, modeling, or, like, going to Dubai. And I'm like, I have never been that person, and I most likely will never be that person, so I can't relate to any of that. I get some people, like, live vicariously, but that to me, like, doesn't like draw me in. When it was just like, it kind of felt like her as she was growing up, just like making fun videos with her ponies on her, like, ranch. It was like, yeah, I could get behind that, because I can almost imagine doing that myself. And, you know, in a way, it's like, I can live vicariously through that. I can't live vicariously through, like, you know, holidays to Dubai, because I've never been that person, never will be that person. But yeah, I still think she's really cool. But she definitely lost that kind of, like, I don't know, relatability that I think she used to have. Well, Riley, is that an old... Oh my gosh, you can tell it's really old because the bridle doesn't even fit on the reindeer. That's so cool. I can't believe you still have those powders. I probably actually quite have a couple in my wardrobe somewhere. That's really cool though. Oh, that's awesome. Girl has her own custom horse box. Yeah, I know. It's just, like, don't get me wrong. This is not coming from a place of, like, jealousy of, like, oh, she has it and I don't, and blah, blah, blah. It's like, oh my god, girl, get it. Like, oh, that is awesome. That is so cool. I'm so here for that. But it kind of removes me from the content a little bit, in the sense of, like, I can't really see myself in you anymore. And that is just, like, a fact of becoming, you know, as big as she has. You know, she's doing, like, modeling gigs and stuff, and that's so cool for an equestrian to do. But, like, for me personally, I've kind of, like, dropped off her content a little bit, because I feel like it's become less horse focused as well, and more, like, life focused, which... It's your channel, girl. You do what you're gonna do. But it means that I have, like, less interest in it, because as nice as Esme is, I am very much into horses more than anything. That's part of growing up as well. That's a great way to put it, Sandy. That is a great way to put it. Like, especially since she had a channel from, like, quite young as well. It meant that, like, obviously she's getting older. She's wanting to, like, do more, like, mature things, you know, doing the modeling and the holidays and I know that her cottage, renovation series was really big as well. So, yeah, I know that, like, that did really well for her. Are those dragons? Oh, no, that's a witch. Why is there a witch? I genuinely thought that was dragon. I was like, that's the coolest thing I've seen all day. No, it's just some witches going around. Is that like because it's later? So there's, like, witches going around Silver Clay Castle now? That's kind of cool. That is kind of cool. Ah, ponies import. Yeah, I love seeing it. Go to pinehavenponies.co.uk if you want to shop your very own model horses. We sell Breyers, we sell Schleich, and we have a very big giveaway coming up. So feel free to have a browse of our stuff. Ender Dragon and SSO. This is the final boss battle, and I'm here for it. Oh my god, I forgot about the Zorses. The Zorses that are over here. Vega and Zoni. It was just called Vega and Zoni. These were quite popular for a little bit, but I feel like they're definitely not now. They're not at all popular. They're still cute, though. They're kind of a cool concept. Hello, Jester. Can we do your butterfly race? No. Oh, no. That's... Yeah. Oh, no. This is the circus race. Never mind. Samantha, thank you for the 38 months. You just went past me, lol. Did I? Oh, my gosh. Well, I should be able to see you when I come out of this race, because it will give you some time to catch up. Lovely to see you. Oh, my gosh. Thank you so much for the 38 months. Now, if my maths isn't incorrect, that is 3 years. That is 3 years of subscription. So I really, really appreciate that. Thank you ever so much for your very, very constant support. And I really appreciate the fact that you take the time as well to drop into live streams as and when you can. So that's really cool. I love my white reindeer. It's so cute. I wish they were permanent. I really do. You should try Wild Horse Island. I already played it. I've streamed it a couple times as well. It is fun. It is very repetitive though. Like I don't... For me, the grind of it doesn't like hook me enough as like as an individual. Like as a content creator, it is quite good to stream, but like I want to start doing longer streams because I feel like it happened today where like a bunch of people that I wouldn't normally see got to join because obviously I've been streaming for so long. So even though like a lot of people who watched at the beginning have like filtered out, I'm getting to see new people as well. So I'm trying to like extend the streams a little bit, but it does mean that the content in the game that I'm playing has to sustain long enough to be able to do it. So 3 years? Yes. Working on my Halloween makeup. I'm tempted to do Halloween makeup next week. So if you don't know, I'm doing a 3-day, it's not a 3-day live stream. I'm doing 3 consecutive days of live stream. So we're doing Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Friday's Star Stable, Saturday is Red Dead, and then Sunday is... I can't remember what Sunday is. Does anybody remember? Maybe somebody that I sent... Oh, Rival Stars. And Sunday is Rival Stars. Okay, I can remember now. Are you Luna? Or are you Ada? Are you Luna? Samantha, are you Luna? I feel like you might be. Or Ada. One of the two. Azura was here from the beginning, so I'm pretty sure that's not you. Rival Stars, yes, thank you. The mods are working overtime now. Yeah, that was it. Halloween makeup. I was wanting to do a Halloween makeup look, but I have not done actual makeup in a very long time. So I don't know if I'd be any good at it, and I don't even know what Halloween makeup to do, because I wouldn't go full costume. Because you won't see the full costume. I'm just sat here like I am now. So it'd probably have to be like Halloween themed makeup. I don't know if I'm any good at doing it. So Minecraft, I would do Minecraft. Tonight actually, I'm doing a barn approval of, it's actually Peachy and her build team I'm commissioning to do like Pinehaven Acres sort of thing. And tonight I'm going to like approve the builds just so that I can check that everything is like good and I'm happy with it before they start like terraforming things. Once I have that barn, I'll be happier to do live streams and content on Minecraft because I'll have like a base to do things in. And I don't think I'll do roleplay. Roleplay's not really my jam unless it's Red Dead because Red Dead looks so good. Oh no, you're Kendra! You're Kendra! There you are. Where are your eyebrows? Does your character not have eyebrows or am I tripping? Or are they very, very blonde? Oh no, they're very thin. Oh, you have purple eyes. That's so cool. That is so cool. Hi! Kendra is, I'm like 95% sure Samantha. I'm pretty sure. Kendra, yeah, there we go. It is you. Mods are in the Fungeon, so it's okay for them to work overtime. Yeah, they're not going anywhere. I don't have to worry. I just have to feed them in a couple hours. Favorite non-horse game? Probs Jedi Survivor. What is everybody in the chat's favorite non-horse game? For me, I'm always embarrassed to say this, but it's probably Rainbow Six Siege. I cannot stop playing that game. I love playing it. I'm not that good, But I really enjoy, really enjoy. I'm going the wrong way, by the way. We're going to Silverglade. I really enjoy playing Rainbow Six Siege. I really like it. Sandy says Minecraft. I like that. Microsoft Flight Sim. Duh. Roblox says Sparrow. Roblox is a good one because Roblox like includes everything, which is like you can find basically any game on Roblox, which I love. You like Valorant? My sister plays Valorant. She actually plays for an esports team as well, which is cool. Tiny Glade. I've heard about the release of Tiny Glade. It looks really nice. Roblox. Simone says Minecraft. Abby, I played the tutorial of Rainbow Six Siege and I have not touched it since. Fair enough. It's not everyone's cup of tea. The learning curve for me, because Rainbow Six was my first FPS game. And I got it years and years and years ago. I think I only got it because I think a couple of my friends like peer pressured me to get it or something. But I basically picked it up, didn't understand what I was doing, put it down. And then I think I went back with a couple of different friends and I enjoyed it so much. I've not stopped playing it since. It's genuinely like a bit ridiculous. I obviously love R6 as well, but I clearly enjoy playing and never get annoyed. Lewis gets absolutely tilted at FPS games. It's actually a little bit concerning. This is I think it's, I'm going to diss you. I'm sorry. I'm going to diss you so hard. I've noticed that men in particular have really bad emotional dysregulation when it comes to like first person shooters. Like I feel like it has been studied, but I probably need to like read up on it. But like in general, every like dude that I have played with on FPS games, this includes like Valorant. Is that the only other FPS that I know? Call of Duty, Armor, like any game where you're shooting, I have known so many guys who get so tilted. It's like, I'm classing myself as diss right now. It is a fact, okay? It is a fact. The stats don't lie. And the fact that I have been on the receiving end of that aggression, not from Lewis is a saint, but from like other people within games. I don't know if anyone else plays FPSs here, but especially as a non-male, so whether you be non-binary or, you know, identify as female, you will get it in the neck. They just like target you, you know. And that's the thing, is I'm not great at Rainbow Six, but I'm a lot better than what I was. And I can hold my own in Rainbow Six now. But that doesn't stop people from absolutely blaming me. Absolutely roasting me for no reason. Like, what did I personally do to you that you are now coming after me even though I'm at the top of the leaderboard? Tell me that. I'm Kendra Strong Thunder. I did know it was you. I'm so positive. Yeah, careful with your wording. Royal Kai says Astral Explorer. You need to play Tiny Glade. Please, I need to see you make cute builds. Can you make stables? I've seen someone play like the early access demo type thing, and they looked really good. I'm actually not that good of a builder. But I would love to just, like, unwind to it. I think I've always wanted to try Unpacking Simulator as well. I've heard, like, that's a really, like, nice, cozy game. Sandy says, honestly, it could be like that too when I play because I'm so competitive. I just enter hardcore gaming mode and I get so salty, especially when I play Overwatch. Still in Fortnite. Those were two I completely missed. Overwatch and Fortnite as well. I actually used to play Fortnite quite a bit with my friends. When it went to the OG season, we actually had quite a lot of fun with it. So I used to make fun of people who play Fortnite because it does have a bit of a stigma around it. In terms of, like, you know, the way the media has covered Fortnite. But once I started playing it, I was like, actually, I was wrong. This is a cool game. I don't play it anymore. The recent seasons have gotten a bit, like, too much for me. I like some of the other game modes that they've introduced, like the, what's it called? Like the, whatever the Guitar Hero one is. I really like that one. That one's a lot of fun. But yeah, honestly, don't get me wrong. I can get tilted too. I can get tilted, especially when I feel like I've been robbed of a win or a kill or something like that. But it's just something I've noticed in particular. That's all. OG season is coming back, I think, soon as well. But this is most likely run back again. I'll go buy skins this season. Oh my gosh, they've got you. They've got you hooked, Sandy. You're buying skins now. Spark says, I love Irie's community, so fun and friendly. I'm so glad you think that. I'm really, really glad that you think that. I could not ask for anything more, honestly. It's funny because it's like a community, like you can't control the community, you know. You can't say like, oh, act this way, be this person. So like the fact that we've managed to make a space where people are like really nice to each other and friendly and stuff, like that wasn't me that was you guys. That was you guys perpetuating like a happy-go-lucky atmosphere and like being nice to each other and stuff like that. So that was, I can't take credit for that. That was you guys. Abby, have you seen Arcane? And if so, are you excited for season 2? Yes, I'm so excited. I love Vi. She's my favorite character. She is just the best. I cannot wait to see her return. Jinx was really cool as well. I love the like vibe of the show. The vibe of the show is so good. Very dark, very, very violent sometimes as well. So definitely don't watch it if you're, I think it's a 15 plus. It could even be an 18 plus. I can't remember. But yeah, I'm very excited for season 2. Very, very, very excited for season 2. Abby, if you made a horse game, what would you name it? What would the story be like? And how long will you be working on it before you say that's it? Norman, I love that. So I've spoken a little bit about this. My dream horse game, if I was to make any horse game, it would be a zombie apocalypse horse ranch simulator. You might be like, what on earth is that? It's essentially like a zombie apocalypse base management game, but your role in the apocalypse is to catch, breed, tame, and sell horses. And I mean sell in the sense of like, you meet, guess I just don't get polls on that one, is where you like, you know, train the horses and you know, you have a role in like some kind of community and there's like zombies that you have to fight. So it has combat in it. I think I've talked about this a little bit in my Legend of Komore video, but there's so many like literally I think every single horse game is just deathly afraid of combat. And yes, I know there's a time and place for combat, but I saw some people using the, not excuse, but like the thing of like, oh yeah, but in the like male dominated industry, it's all about combat. So why can't like the female dominated industry not be about combat? And it's like, it's the same vibe as Star Stable saying they're not going to add male characters because they want it to be about girls. It's like, you're in a female dominated space. You're just isolating the men and boys and even non-binary people who don't want to identify as female, like away from the space because you're not like seeing representation. In my opinion, if they wanted to make it like pro-feminism and to be about supporting women, if you have the 5 soul riders, including whatever gender your rider is, this person, let's say for example it's a young boy, and this young boy gets exposed to the sisterhood and the way that the soul riders work together, and how maybe some of the struggles that women can face in the outside. My fan is like clattering, I'm so sorry if you can hear that, and like the, you know, the things that women face and how to like support each other. I'm gonna turn that off because that's gonna drive me insane. So yeah, I don't think making it just a female character that isn't even a set character, by the way, this is meant to be an MMORPG of like customization. I think that was very, very poor planning on their part. So in the same reach of saying like, oh, but all the boys games have combat, it's like, yeah, imagine if a female dominated game had really good combat. It would show that, like, we can also enjoy combat without it being, like, a toxic war zone. Maybe? I don't know. I feel very strongly on stuff like that. I don't know if I'd ever make a video going in on it, but, maybe one day. I did get a teleprompter, which I'm so excited to use. I'm so very excited to use. Where am I going? I'm in the wrong place. I'm supposed to be down here. The fan is trying to join in the conversation. The fan had thoughts. The fan was like, wait, actually, I disagree. I think Star Stable should be a female-only game. It's, in fact, my fan is not a fan, haha, of male characters in Star Stable. Obviously, I'm joking. My fan is not alive. Abigail is beating poor Peach up. I'm sorry. I'm trying my best here, okay? I'm trying my best. I'm not sure if I should change servers. How many times would you be able to change servers, or is it unlimited? So it is unlimited, but you will have a timer where if you change servers, you have like a cooldown of, I believe it's like 30 minutes where you can't change again. This obviously just helps with like server hopping. It might actually be, it's either 30 minutes or 3 hours. I can't remember. One of the two. There's just a period of time where you can't change back. But if you just then wait until the next day, you can then just change it to whichever one you want. So if you feel like changing servers, go for it. Go for it. As a woman, I feel like we all need more chocolate. Male and female alike. Just more sweets. Just more sweet treats. Sweet little treats, you know, for our lives. And I think we'd all be a lot happier. Rich tea or digestive biscuits. I love me a rich tea. I think digestives are nice, but they've got that like crumbliness to them, and I'm not a fan of crumble. I prefer like the snap of a rich tea. Did you hear that pee? That would be popping on the microphone if I didn't have a pop filter. That was a clean pee from me. Chocolate solves all problems. Exactly. I much prefer rich tea. I used to have like a ritual where I'd literally play a Lish online. I'd make a big cup of like super sugary tea because I told you I used to have a sweet tooth. And this was like caffeinated tea as well. Wow, that is a green horse. Green horse alert. Wow. Very, very green. What's the thing? Yeah, and I'd drink and eat like rich tea biscuits with my tea and just play a Lish online. And I'd be caffeinated up to the eyeballs. At least I was for that period because I didn't have very high caffeine tolerance. To be fair, I still don't. I don't really have a high caffeine tolerance. Sandy has the right tea. You used to have a sweet tooth? Mine never left. I wouldn't say... Okay, maybe I wouldn't say I used to have a sweet tooth because I still do, but I have a lot less capacity for sugar than I used to. I used to like, honestly, I'm genuinely not surprised. I'm genuinely surprised I'm not diabetic. Like the amount of sweets that I used to eat. But to be fair to me, I was a very active child. I was a very, very active child, and sweets are delicious. So, you know. Actually, no, because I guess that's like more of a region thing. I was just going to be like, oh, do you guys remember the sweet? But then I was like, I'm pretty sure it was a very regional sweet to where I grew up. And it's definitely not a UK thing either. I'm downing 100 grams of chocolate every day. That sounds like you're on like like prescribed medication. Like I take 100 grams of chocolate every day. Sandy! Oh my goodness. I mean, as long as it makes you happy, that's the main thing. That is the main thing. But the way you worded it made it sound like it's prescribed by a doctor. I love sweet and I wasn't active. Hey, it happens. As long as you were enjoying yourself, that's the main thing. Can I come live with you, Sandy? Yeah, but then Sandy, would you then buy 200 grams of chocolate every day to share? Or would you split your 100 grams to make it 50 grams? That's my question. Would you share or would you invest? That is my question. Oh, I am, for real. It somehow makes me work, though. And I lose weight, so win-win chicken dinner. You lose weight from eating chocolate? I'm sorry, what kind of life hack were you given? That's shocking. That's actually shocking. I don't know. If you have some kind of life hack, you need to spill the tea right now. You were still streaming? Yes, Minja. I'm glad to see you're excited and happy to see that I'm still streaming and not in disbelief. I know, usually I don't stream this long. I'm trying to extend my streams though, as I was saying a bit earlier. It just tends to be nicer. It gives people more time to like hang out, gives people more time to drop in and out, that sort of thing. So, yeah. Can you go to Fort Pinter? I probably won't be going to Fort Pinter again because we've already done all the races there. But yes, are you stuck in Fort Pinter because you can't come to this area? I'm sorry, my brain is actually starting to malfunction. I've been sat here for so long. Abigail, what's your favorite savory food and drink? Does the drink have to be savory? Also, what counts as a savory drink? Like lemon themed drinks? I don't know. Favorite savory food? I do love me a pasta. Oh, I do love me a pasta. I love me some pasta. I like soup as well, like chunky vegetable soup. Those would probably be my two choices. I like white rice as well. Like, I will eat white rice with, like, anything. I love me a good dish of white rice. If you don't say Parmo, Amy. That's not my thing, Lewis. That's your thing. I like Parmos, but they're very, very carby and very cheesy. They're great if you're hungry, but, like, I definitely think that they're very heavy foods. And I'm not saying I don't like heavy foods, because I do. But for me, I sometimes like a tuna pasta salad. Oh, I had one just before the stream, actually. I was, like, nomming on a tuna pasta salad. I was like, oh, it's so light. I feel like... Have you ever seen those, like, memes of, like, teachers with their salads where they just have it in, like, a Tupperware box and they're just, like, violently shaking it while they're, like, talking to you and they're, like, on their lunch break and they don't appear to be that, like, interested in what you have to say? That's what I felt like eating my tuna pasta salad. I feel like an unimpressed teacher who wishes that you just leave her alone for her only lunch break of the day. Any drink. Oh, I mean, I am a big Coke drinker because my mum is really big on Coca-Cola. So I feel like out of most drinks, apart from water, I drink water like 95% of the time. If I'm not drinking water, I'll probably be drinking Coca-Cola. I do it sparing. Wait, I've already been to Marley's. We'll go to the Woods. I drink Coke very sparingly though, because I am aware of, one, it's super high sugar content. Two, it has caffeine. And if you don't know, I've been a lot better recently, but the last couple months or so, I've been struggling with anxiety. And guess what? Caffeine does not help with anxiety. So I've kind of been using it as and when I really need to. You might see me drinking Coke during streams, especially if I know a stream is going to have to be high energy, like a Red Dead stream, a Rival Stars stream. I had one actually for my Tales of Rain Ravine stream. So I tend to have one just to keep me kind of caffeinated and, you know, keep my blood sugar high and try and keep my energy up. I try to drink water. Would you try decaf Coke? No, that's no. A trail of stones appeared? Why, though? Okay. Anyway. No, in my opinion, this is just like my brain is like, if I'm going to have a Coke, I'm going to like take into account the sugar, the calories, the caffeine, and I'm going to drink it if I feel like I need the pep boost, or even if I just want one, like I want to treat myself. Decaf Coke would just be like, I'm going to take all the fun out of Coke just so that I can have a drink that's like kind of tastes similar, and so it kind of like ruins the experience for me. I'm very much either water or Coke. So yeah, I honestly despise the taste of regular Coke. I had to make Lewis stop calling it full fat Coke. I was like, there's no fat in Coke, it's sugar. And he was like, yeah, that's what I call it, because otherwise you have the Diet Coke and then you have like the full fat. I'm like, no, regular Coke or Diet Coke, okay? And now he says it correctly, so. Oh, come on. Abigail, do you ship to Pakistan from the UK? I would highly recommend just going on to pinehavenponies.co.uk, just putting something random in your shopping basket, going to check out, like almost like looking like you're going to check out. It will then tell you whether or not we ship there. If we don't ship there, it'll say, oh, sorry, we don't ship there. If we do, it'll give you like a price to ship there for that item. So, because I can't remember exactly where we ship to and where we don't. So I don't want to give you an answer and it be incorrect. So if you just pop onto pinehavenponies.co.uk, and you'll be able to just like have a little browse, just put something random in your cart and then go to checkout. That'll give you an answer. Lou's getting annihilated. Lou's getting outed. Tell me about it, Diamond. I found out that I was car sick yesterday. Glad that outcome of resulted in me calming down with my horse. That is so sweet, Rebecca. That is so sweet that was the outcome. If you have to suffer from car sickness in order to calm down with your horse, that is cute. That is adorable. Where's your sister today? How is she? I don't know where she is today. I forgot to ask. She's back at uni now, so I assume she's busy working. But yeah, she has been doing really well. I actually spoke to her yesterday. And so yeah, I don't think because her birthday is actually on Sunday, by the way. We might be able to go up and see her on the Sunday, but apparently the weather's going to be really bad where I am. So we're not sure. But I've already given her my gift. I have to give her Lewis's gift as well, because it's not here. And it wasn't here when my parents drove up to her and dropped off all the gifts. But that's fine. We'll get it up to her somehow. But she's good. She's good. She's just getting on with uni work. She's really swamped. Like, she's in 4th year uni, so she's got a lot of work to do. I'm over here without uni degree. Did you know I technically, like, finished high school a year early? Because I was kind of in the wrong class, in that, like, when I moved over here, I was put into, like, a class that was slightly younger than I think what I was supposed to be in. So I got all of my like exams and whatnot out the way, but like the rest of my class had one more year, and I ended up getting a placement at like an acting school, so I just went there instead. What's your favorite breed of horse and what color would it be? Arabian and dapple palomino paint. So it would be a Pintabian at that point. Thanks for the question though. Abby, the textile and color does not match the logo, I feel like. Yeah, the thing is if you look at the outline, it looks better without the outline, but it's harder to see on like a lot of surfaces. So yeah, it doesn't look that bad when I haven't got the outline, but then when I was testing it earlier, it had like, it was, for example, when I had this on, the brown would kind of like get lost in the rest of the like the gold. Actually, this area looks gorgeous in this shader pack. That's so nice. So yeah, it kind of got lost in. So I just like, I literally did it like, I don't know, a couple minutes before I was live. I stuck like a border on it and then just imported it again. So Lewis is doing his best. It's coming tomorrow. I swear I need my Grammarly back. I can't spell. Oh no. Oh, Sandy. Maybe the outline needs to be thicker. Yeah, I could definitely play around with it. I think maybe even putting like a heavier shadow as well. When did you realize Sporkle was your dream horse? To be fair, once I saw her like being promoted in Star Stable, I was like, oh, I want that horse. At the time, I did not have enough star coins to buy her, so I didn't buy her until like a couple months after she came out. And as soon as I had her in the game, I was like, oh my god, she's everything. I love her. And this is Gen 2 Sporkle, mind you. This is not the fancy, flashy new one. This is the Gen 2 one. And I was in love. I was like, this is my favorite horse ever. She's so pretty. She's like that mix of like she is a real horse, but she's also like Barbie-esque, you know? She's like that cutesy. Like, I really like white horses. But, like, I feel like sometimes they're a bit bland, you know? Like, you wouldn't necessarily look at a white horse and be like, oh, that's XYZ's horse. Whereas I feel like I can look at Sporkle and be like, that's my Sporkle, you know? Like, I look at this horse and I'm like, kind of, but not really. Whereas, obviously, a Palomino Dapple Paint, I'm like, yeah, that's my Sporkle. So it was pretty much, as soon as I got her in the game, I was like, yeah, this is the one I want. Abby is Barbie with her Barbie dream horse. I'm living my Barbie dream life right now. I love the Barbie movie, by the way. I thought that it was amazing. That is the goal in life, isn't it? To live whatever like life goal you've put out. And I'm just gonna say, it's a Barbie life for me. I want to have my pink, my pastels. I want to have my girls. I want to have my ponies. You know, that's my Barbie dream life that I'm striving to live, you know? Barbie-esque. I love that for some reason. It is good, isn't it? Barbie-esque. It's fun. It's like, it doesn't have to be like a Barbie horse, but it's Barbie-esque. It's fun. It's Palomino. It's got some like, it's like almost like that like feminine sort of like girly pop horse. I love that. I love that a lot. I feel like Barbie gets far too much hate from people who don't appreciate the Barbie. Yes, she has her issues in terms of like her history and some of the messages that it would send out to young girls. But I feel like Barbie in general, Barbie was my childhood, 100%. Barbie Gale, that's so funny. Barbie was definitely my childhood. And so I have a love for her. And I'm just like, to be fair, I haven't watched any of the like recent like animated movies. I'm much more of like a Princess and the Pauper, Island Princess, Secret of the Pegasus or Mystery of the Pegasus. I can't remember what it's called. Like that, like the older movies. Those were peak. Those were great. Barbie Gale. The old Barbie movies are awesome though. Comedy gold. They really are. They like, especially the sidekicks in them they're so funny. Especially which one was the movie with the like weasel thing? That was like, oh yes, kill her, like take her away. It was almost like fruity. I can't remember which one it was. It made me laugh every time I saw it, though. I grew up poor, so I had brats. I wasn't allowed to have brats. I don't know why. My parents did not like us, like me and my sister, watching Bratz when we were growing up. I think that they were unsure of the messaging behind Bratz because it was very, like, 2000s like fashion and like, you know, trendy stuff. So I think they were a bit worried that we'd kind of fall into like more like questionable morale behind Bratz. But like now that I look back, I'm like, I don't think that they were that questionable. From what I can see, at least. Barbie as Rapunzel, that was it, Nix. That was exactly it. Barbie as Rapunzel had the weird like weasel thing. I loved it though. It was a great movie. Yeah, because that was the one where she had the magic paintbrush. Ah, good Barbie movies. Discord server. Yes, join our Discord server. Lewis has put the link in the chat. We can continue any conversation that we start today about Barbie, about horses, about YouTube. I have a request section as well if you want to request videos, if you want to request live streams, if you want to request features in the Discord, anything that you want to request that is within my power, you're more than welcome to put in a request there. 25 months! Thank you for all this time. Best boss in the world. That's so sweet, Sandy. I just got a lisp. I'm so sorry. Sandy, thank you so much for the 25 months. That is over 2 years. Yeah, just over 2 years, because it would be 24 for 2 years. Oh, that's so cool. Sandy, it's been a pleasure having you for over 2 years. How long have you been working for me? She's a freelance contractor, actually. She's not actually, like, assigned to Pinehaven Productions. She's a freelance contractor. How long have you been editing for me? I want to say, like, a year and a half. Or has it been longer? No, it's been like a year and a half-ish. Also, why do I keep getting that error when I'm running? Her Sims 4 videos are so cool. I love what you're doing right now. I'm going to live stream Sims 4. I promise you. I don't know why I haven't yet. I think it's just that I have to, like, set up all the graphics and I have to do, like, the starting soon screens and the be right back screens and all of that, like, jazz and all the, like the graphics and stuff, like my cam border is right now. So I think I have to, like, set it up and I just have not had time. We were talking about this earlier. If I could clone myself, 100% would. I would still not be good at editing. I would still delegate my editing to someone else. But at least I would be able to do a lot more than what I currently am doing. Pretty much 2 years. The Wild Song video was posted 2 years ago, I said. Was that the first one you did for me? Was the Wild Song? That's crazy. That's so fun. Yeah, it's been a pleasure having you, Sandy. I really appreciate the fact that you're able to, you know, you do help me out. You know, I know I pay you, but it's like you do help me out in the fact that, like, you're familiar with, like, horse game content. You're familiar with me. You're familiar with, like, my style of things. So it's been absolutely wonderful having you there. It's just been fabulous. Sandy is the GOAT. Absolutely. Oh, I almost touched that barrel. Wild Song is the first looking back at it. I cringe at my old style. Hey, you've improved. That's the take-o. If you look back at something and you're like, oh, that was wrong. Like I did that incorrectly, or like, you know, I cringe, or like I'm not a fan of that. Just know that means that you have improved, and that is always a good thing. So thanks, Cosmo, for joining the Discord. Yeah. I'm honored, really. You have no idea how much it does for me. I'm so glad. And best of luck for when you start your Fiverr gigs as well. Ugh, my tongue is going. Bleh. Fiverr gigs. Fabulous. Oh, error. Okay. Error. Again. Hi, guys. I love these guys. These guys have stuck with me this entire... Especially Azura. Azura, I literally saw you. I think I might have seen you before the stream, even. You have been here the entire time. You are a real one in your blue crown and your gorgeous blue Baroque outfit. Ada... It was lovely having you joining us as well, and Montana. I'm not done just yet. I think I'll do the Fir Grove ones as well. Oh, your Spirit and Rain video I just watched is amazing. Thank you, Samantha. I'm really glad you enjoyed it. I loved doing the Spirit and Rain stuff, but it takes so much effort. And if you don't know, the videos are not monetizable because they use copyrighted music. And I can't make Spirit and Rain stuff that isn't using the official soundtrack. It doesn't sound right. Yeah, you guys should join Pinecraft Equestrian. Come visit my survival server, ipspinecraftequestrian.com. Lewis has linked the Discord if you have any issues. The Discord will be more than happy to help. And if you're struggling to figure out how to join, I have a step-by-step video course either on my channel if you go to courses, or if you go to my website, I have it listed there as well. So thank you for the promo. So I'm currently leveling up on the Haunted Trail. We will do a lot of Haunted Trail stuff and whatever Star Stable have to offer, like for the Halloween stuff next week. I'm actually saving it, so enjoy your leveling up Haunted Trail stuff though. Okay, Abby, would you rather have a Bay Frisian or a Bay Pintalusa? Ooh, that's a great question. I wouldn't say Bay Pintalusa. I really like Bay paints. I think they're nice, but now I'm like, I really like Frisians too, but if I was to want a Frisian, I'd want either a full black Frisian, like jet black Frisian, or I'd want a Frisian cross. Because if you get the Frisian cross right, oh, they're gorgeous. They are gorgeous. Stunning, stunning horses. So I'm going to go with Bay Pintalusa, because as I said, I wouldn't go with a Bay Frisian. Enjoy feeding your cats, Cosmo Games. So yeah, Abigail, 5 years from now, Sandy, looking at all her recent edits, she'll find those cringy, but that's life. Nothing you make, you'll be satisfied at. That's a great point, Noman. You will pretty much know, I mean, to be fair, there's been a couple things where in your life you will do something and you will look at it like later in life and you'll be like, how did I do that? That was actually really good. But the majority of things you might look back on and be cringed at, whether it be writing, editing, you know, videos, you know, schoolwork, you know, photography, photo editing, anything basically. You will look back and you might go, oh, that was wrong, and this is wrong, and this doesn't look right, and I can see where I went wrong. And it's like, yeah, that means you improved, and that's okay. You will constantly improve. The more you do something, the more you improve. The only way you won't improve is by not doing it. I know a couple people, and I was actually one of these people myself, where I was so deathly afraid of looking cringy, of doing something wrong, of being out of my comfort zone, that a lot of the times I wouldn't do new things, and I didn't want to, you know, try new things, and I didn't want to practice because I didn't want to be the person that was doing it wrong, especially if it's in front of people. God forbid it was in front of people. But you never learn that way, and you never, you know, get better, and you never improve. And whenever you look at someone, you're like, oh, they're so good at what they do. They didn't do that by, you know, just doing it for the first time. Like, they practiced, they trained, they honed in their skill. And if you can look back and cringe at something, that means that you're a lot better now. So what more can you ask for, you know? Well, Sandy, that's part of being a potato. Oh, that's cute. That is really cute. I'm also obsessed with horses too. They're amazing. They truly are. They're my favorite animals. My absolute favorite animals. I would love a white Frisian. I love black horses, but a white Frisian seems so exotic. I know it would have to be a crossbreed, but I love the idea of a white Frisian horse. I was actually riding, I mean, you were here for it, but like the white Frisian that is in Star Stable is really nice. But yeah, you're right. It is sort of like exotic, isn't it? Or like a Cremello Frisian. I think that would be quite nice. I like Frisian paints as well. Frisian paints are really pretty. But yeah, you're right. You're right. A white Frisian. That is delicious. That is delicious. Abby, do you think Jaffa cakes are cakes or biscuits? Okay, first of all, Nix, this is an actual test that you can do. Okay, so cakes, when they get stale, go hard. So I don't know if you've ever had a cupcake or, you know, an actual slice of cake, and you've left it out or you've had it for a couple of days, it will go hard, like rock hard. If you have a biscuit and you leave it out, or, you know, it like goes stale essentially, it will go soft. So that's how you know the Jaffa cakes, when they go stale, they actually get hard, meaning that they are actually cakes. So scientifically proved, Jaffa cakes are cakes. So that was a great question. I got to flex some of my cake knowledge. Exactly. Cakes start off soft, but if you leave them out and if they get stale, they become hard. Whereas if you have biscuits and you leave them out and they go stale, they go soft. So that's how you know whether something's a cake or a biscuit. Good answer. Thank you. Thank you. Look at me with my cake knowledge. I don't like cake people. Think I'm weird for it. Who are cake people? Who are the cake people, Diamond? Should I be scared of the cake people? Do you mean just people who like cake? I don't think there's an organized group of cake people. Abigail knows her cakes. I do. Abigail, what YouTubers do you watch other than SSO? Are we still talking about like horse games, or are we talking about general YouTube? Because there is obviously a big difference. To be fair, the only Star Stable YouTuber that I watch, other than Sandy, I love you, and to be fair, Sandy's branched out quite a bit as well, is Cosmic Equestrian. I really like her role plays. They're just like so cozy and they're so fun, and she puts so much effort into her videos. Like they're great. I love Cosmic Equestrian. She's probably the only like Star Stable person that I watch. Apart from that, they're all like horse game YouTubers. General. Okay, so I watch a lot. I really like Curtis Corner. He's really funny. Same genre. Danny Gonzalez. I also watch Drew, but I don't watch Drew Gooden as much. I kind of put them all in like kind of the same category. I probably watch Curtis the most. I think he's really funny. Apart from that, I don't really watch that many like YouTubers in particular. I'll watch a lot of like video essays. I'll watch like game reviews, that sort of thing. I won't necessarily watch like one particular YouTuber. Abby, would you say that cupcakes are the same thing as cakes? Because I can't stand cakes, but I tolerate cupcakes. Rebecca, it doesn't sound like you particularly like cupcakes, though. If you tolerate cupcakes, it just sounds like it because there's less cake for you to have. That's why you tolerate it. I mean, I would say cupcakes give like a different, like they're a different eating experience than a cake. They tend to not be as like layered, and they tend to have like a different texture and different flavors. But I would say cupcakes are in the cake category for sure. There are no cake people. That sounds like some kind of like strange, I don't know, like cult thing of like, oh yes, there are no cake people. Don't look for the cake people. The cake people don't exist. It's like cookies are different to biscuits, kind of. Sort of, I think, yeah. Yeah. Oh, sorry. I don't need to talk to Mary at all. Oh, that sliding stop goes for so long. I guess it's realistic though. The sliding stop. Abby, do you think barrel racing is considered abuse? Because in my general opinion, I think it can be abusive. But if it's not in the wrong hand, I don't think it's abusive. If it's enjoyable for the horse and rider, that pretty much applies to anything though. I think there are definitely sports that are rigged in a way that is harmful to the animal. Would I say barrel racing classes? Look, when it boils down to it, I'm actually doing barrel racing right now. When it boils down to it, is running around a barrel as fast as you can abusive to a horse? No. But I think you have to kind of look at the industry. Like, you can say a horse running around... Oh, I can't do these races because as soon as I press escape, it like exits me out of the race. Okay, never mind. Like running a horse as fast as you can around a track is not inherently abusive. It's just a horse running very quickly around a track. However, you can look at the racing industry and say, oh wow, there is a lot of corruption. There is a lot of harmful methods that damage the horses, and that as a whole, you can say this industry is not good for equine welfare. Is the actual act of running a horse around a track abusive? No. But because there's so much going on behind the scenes, you can say that this is not an industry that you want to support. That's not an industry that is good for the horse. So it's difficult. It really depends what you're asking. Because if you're asking, is the act of doing something abusive, most of the time the answer will be no. But then, as you say, like, it does depend on what the rider's doing. It can depend on the equipment. You know, it gets a lot more difficult to answer that question. But then there are the overarching things of, like I said, like the racing industry, where you can say that built into the industry, there is a lot of abusive practices, and there is a lot of practices that occur to horses that are not beneficial to their health and not beneficial to their well-being, but are beneficial to the people betting, the owners, money, shareholders, yada yada. So it's like, you can say that yes, that's not a good thing to kind of be supporting. So it's a very nuanced conversation, and I think there are definitely nuances to it, because it can be applied to any sport in general, especially when you have animals involved. So yeah, it was an interesting question. I have been avoiding my school assignment this whole time. I have no regrets. Dabs. Sandy, what was your school project about? What's the vibe? Also, I keep forgetting, are you studying... What are you studying? Writing? Is it writing in Swedish? Poetry? Something like that. Did you see my chat says about horse games? I did not, Samantha. Feel free to repeat the question. Tesco finally made their strawberry pencils vegetarian a while ago, and I'm so happy. Oh, that's really cool. For a second, I was like, strawberry pencils. I'm like, why are you eating pencils? But then I'm like, oh, it's the type of sweet. Got it. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, you were talking about the long licorice ones. Yeah, I know which ones. You were not actually talking about pencils. Right, I'm studying Swedish literature writing before it was indie game design for 2 years. Oh, that's really cool. That is really cool, Sandy. That is awesome. Abigail Bake Shop would be the best thing since food. Well, my bake shop or just a general bake shop? Are you hungry? Do you guys need to go eat? So before we go, I would like to say a massive thank you to today's sponsors, who are DA One and Only, Bill Caldwell, Cloak the Librarian, Tell, Sassy 12 Samantha, Sly, Cassie, Vendulka for the 5 memberships, Denny for the $5, Jinx for the £10, Amber for the $2, Sassy 12 Samantha for the 38 months, Sandy Darkfall for the 25. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. Tomorrow, tune in, because we are going to be competing. Yes, we're actually competing in Red Dead Redemption 2 cross country. I'm so excited. Don't laugh at me if I fall off, but it's going to be in the snow. So if I do fall off, I'll have a nice cushion to land on. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Stay positive, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.